The glow up starting early.
Yep. Good to be back.
We got some things going on this week that's pretty dope.
Be the best scumbag I can be.
Blue Tigers Fitted Network Internet's back at you again, back in your ear holes, back in your car stereo decks. How do they call it a deck? Is it a stack like double deckers?
Good question.
Is it because it was I don't know.
Because that's not, is that the deck?
I think of a patio when I think of a deck.
I do too.
I don't think of a stereo deck. Put this in your CD in your deck, your cassette deck.
I don't know.
What say you, Sherm? You still got a cassette deck in your car, don't you?
Colonizer term.
No, I'm upgraded. I got a CD player.
No more.
With
mail,
the tape, you got the tape adapter.
Yeah, no more mail to mail.
No.
You slide the tape in there, then it's got the aux cable from the tape adapter.
No more 3.5 millimeter.
I wish.
Headphone jack for you.
I wish I
Why is
had
it called a headphone jack.
I wish I had a headphone jack.
It's all colonizer terms. I
All
don't
it
know.
is.
You know, I don't know. I think some
Jacks the sound.
headphone jack.
Headphone.
You know, that is a good point. Headphone
All
jack.
of these terms are very pause worthy.
Yeah, very.
Headphone jack.
It's like Thor and Avengers. Like they're all just words. They're all made up. They're all made up.
Yeah, right.
I think I was talking about like yes. All right, morons. Let the force be with you. If you haven't seen Avengers, you're fucking late, internets, okay? You're goddamn late, okay? Spoiled it for you last week. Who cares? I've seen the shit twice already. It's still greater than Black Panther, and it's on its way to beat $1 billion in sales.
No,
Already
well,
did.
I was gonna say,
Already
yeah,
did. All right.
11 days, $1
There
billion.
it is. Well, fuck
bro.
it. That's why.
Goodness.
That's crazy.
White
isn't it?
folks.
Yeah, I think when you produce quality products, the shit will return just fine. So
Yeah, it's Gucci.
yeah, Marvel knows what's up.
Yeah,
Marvel knows
they
what's
have the master plan. They know exactly what
They
they
know
need
what's
to do,
up.
and they can do it every single
Like
time.
I said, y'all dogged me, man, because I didn't know the Guardian of the Galaxies was going to jump in there. You're like, you didn't know that? No, nigga, it came as a surprise when
But
they were
you've
singing
seen you've been following the movies,
I
so that's
have,
why I
I
don't
have.
understand.
I have.
How is that even possible?
It was just nice to see. It was refreshing, okay?
Well,
Just to
I'm
see
glad you were refreshed.
that all those people are there. So that's fine.
Or are they?
Yeah, they're fine.
Oh, we spoiled it.
We spoiled it.
We
nigga.
said all of them died.
Ashes to ashes, dust to dust. It's very biblical in the
So,
Bible.
I got a funny story.
All right, well, tell it, nigga.
So there's a guy at work, right?
All right.
He was
Allegedly.
trying to crack a joke, right?
Or was this man
And
of the
he,
caucus?
No, he wasn't.
Oh, okay.
He was of the what?
Negro tribe?
No.
The East Side tribe?
No, he was the other pigment.
He was Indian?
No, he's Mexican.
All right,
Whatever.
cool. He's a
I'm
chalupa.
sitting there like, what?
So anywho,
anyway,
so he's sitting there
He's
trying
making
to
Nacho Bel Grande.
he's trying to crack jokes, working hard,
Okay.
you know, and he fucking says, "Hey, have you guys seen It was in reference to some other whatever the fuck, and he was like, "Haha, that's funny. That's like that new Microsoft meme that they got going around." And in my mind, I'm like, Microsoft, what the fuck? So I'm thinking, and all this happens in like 0.2 seconds. I'm like, is this motherfucker talking about when the meme where the niggas die and they kind of mimicking people fading away? You remember the Microsoft logo? It did look pixelated.
I do. Yeah, talk about.
And I was sitting there like, just because that shit is so whack, I want to spoil this whole fucking movie for him, but I didn't.
Ain't nothing worse than a bad joke.
I didn't. I should have, but
yeah.
I had someone on my shoulder say, "Hey man,
Yeah,
don't
he had
do
little
it.
Angel time, like.
Don't do it."
And what is that noise you just made? Was that a rim shot? Is that what that is?
Yeah.
Doo-doo. Yeah.
Or is that what's that? NYPD
Why do
Blue?
they call it a rim shot?
I've often wondered that.
What show is that?
Is that shit? I don't even
A
sound like
what?
it's the rim. What?
Oh, you
Not
said a
porno.
rim job.
No.
No.
No,
Wait,
He
it's
walked
too
right
early
into
for
that.
that.
No,
Stop.
porno time.
Let's not get into
Two
that.
times.
Two times.
We
Two
did
times.
two times.
Fuck you quick.
No.
We had enough of that last episode.
I guess so.
Yeah, I should have did it, but I was like, you're that oblivious that you think that's the mic. First off, there's a couple things wrong with that. What made you think of the Microsoft logo? For one, and two,
Because it's colored.
Well, yeah.
point said, Mitch.
Yeah, right. Like, touche, huh?
Touche.
Touche. Let's
Yeah,
go back, Sharon. What say you in these spring leading up to summer months?
You want no spring, nigga? That shit went straight to summer.
No, nigga, it's not. This is the bipolar.
That shit,
weather.
it was
Listen,
hot than a motherfucker.
it's
I was
cold as
like,
fuck.
damn.
And it's gonna be cold as hell. I'm just trying to figure out how Scumbag Sherm's coming along with his blade physique here.
Yeah, I'm trying. You know. one day at a time, Tim. One day at a time.
I'm trying to figure out how he's coming along with his Sidney Dean. Okay.
Hey,
now, you out here in stringer fucking tank tops yet, nigga?
Not yet.
Oh,
I'm looking towards like mid to early July for that.
Wow, that's coming up, man. So you
That's
said
right
like
there,
a month
bro.
and a half.
Yeah, you
Sherm's
gotta
gonna be
get
out here
there.
in stringer tees.
Start the new wave.
Let's start the new wave. Sidney Dean's house.
You two simple-minded
That's
niggas.
all right, man. This nigga
That
gonna
shit's
be out
hilarious.
here stringer tees, bro. He out
Hey,
here.
trying to
Blade,
go
you
ahead,
know.
baby.
Got a trend set.
Trendsetter. That's
Go
what
ahead,
it is.
baby.
Listen, white women beware.
Shit, all women
Pussy
beware.
Slayers coming.
Slayer, the sodomite slayer.
Literally.
Literally.
We need both of y'all to move on.
I forgot all about
Their
that.
buttholes will be inflamed. Like, whoa, nigga, wait a minute. What?
Yeah, nah, that's not on the summer routine.
Yeah, I hope
not
not.
this
I
year.
hope asbestos diapers aren't there.
No.
But, you know, regular ass times glow up. Have you lost Bruce Leroy yet? Is it this little light of mine? I'm gonna let it shine.
Hey, man, I'm still letting it go, but
Still letting it go?
the universe is testing me.
It's testing. It's trying to bring the magnitude
God
of the light.
damn,
You
it's
on a-
testing me.
You on an ultralight beam, nigga.
Shit.
I'm just saying.
Hey, beware. You get that glow up. Just be ready. That shit, man. All that other shit comes full force when that shit happens.
Full force.
But just stay positive. Just do what you do
Do what you do.
and just keep pushing along. Do whatever you do to relieve whatever stresses of the world you have and just keep it pushing because,
Then you got to do who you have to do.
yeah, that's also true.
Sometimes you have to do who you have to do. Sometimes there's innocent bystanders that take a shot or two.
Hey, anybody can get it.
Sometimes.
Such is life.
Anybody can get it. That's just the way the world works.
Anybody can get it. So just while you think you're out there being pleasant, you know, I've seen some people out here having some babies that shouldn't be having some babies by some folks.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody knows what I'm talking about, but I know.
Yep. And that's all that matters. As
That's
long
all
as
that
you know.
matters. I'm just saying, you just got to be careful, right? Like, you know, there's things for this. There's contraceptive, as they say. Contraceptive. Why do they call it that, Sure.
That's a good one. You got me on that one.
It doesn't. I would think it intercept.
Yeah, I don't know what contracept means. And we ain't gonna get started on that.
Contra's it.
What's contra mean?
Contra
Right.
is
That's
like
a
the
video game,
military
nigga.
shit.
Yeah, I thought it was two motherfuckers
Contra is
running
the
around.
military shit.
Shooting out balls
Or
from
they
a gun.
send them in to eliminate the threat. So contracept means the contra, which goes in to intercept it.
It's the root word of Latin.
Yeah. And it's a derivative of when
shit.
they go in
Teach
and
your time.
they eliminate that threat. So that's where that
Contracept. Okay.
And then it's tiv because it's past tense because it's
trying
gone
to
now.
be in the
So
gone.
you ain't got to worry
I'm
about
learning a whole lot right
Boom.
now.
Contraceptive.
knowledge.
Knowledge.
We learning.
Spoken by two-time
Two-time.
Two-time himself. Teacher Tom in the building, internets. If you happen to give a fuck, you know, definitely make sure you're checking out network partners. And you say that, you're like, network partners, are y'all together? Are y'all, what the fuck y'all doing? Yes, nigga, it's united. United as one. Okay? Get some of them universal stones around the way. Get you a motherfucking a Thanos glass.
Infinity Stone, nigga?
Yeah, there you go. You know what I'm talking about. nigga.
Universal Stone.
Same shit, nigga.
I didn't want to say
universe.
nothing.
It's
like
the
a
universe.
movie theater,
Just like a
nigga.
nigga, just like a dark skinned nigga.
ain't
Let the
know.
light skinned nigga fail. Let him fail. He said universe.
Nigga need to learn for himself.
Right, he gonna learn for himself.
Real out here in these streets.
Sink or swim, nigga.
Oh, fucking shady ass nigga. Oh, Gargamel ass, hitting the weights ass nigga. Sink or swim. Ain't that something?
Sink or swim, nigga.
Asiatic man, huh?
Yeah, hey.
Salon.
That's funny as
That a
fuck.
bitch. Either way, check out G Spot Podcast. Check out LV, man. Daily Brew. You got to see what these folks are doing because they're giving you some diverse content action. You know what I'm saying? So if the Blue Tigers Fitted guys aren't your cup of tea and they just get too raw in the morning or raw at like 11:37 right before lunch, maybe you want to hear about some coffee. Maybe you want to hear somebody with the game show voice that's like, hey, and we're going to take you to the next episode. If that's the case, check out LV, man. He's got that game show shit jumping off, man, like crazy. Or then maybe you're raunchy. Maybe it's motherfucking 4:49 on a Friday and you hot in the pants and you need to hear the G-Spot girls light you up for the weekend. Get you hard. Maybe you need to hear them. I don't know. I don't know what what your mix is and how your flavor gets down, but we got it for everybody. Hot sauce. All on the Blue Tigers Fitted Network.
Or you can fuck with us.
That's right, goddammit. And what are we foxing with this evening? Right, regular ass time.
Apparently some ghost up in this motherfucker.
Ain't no ghost, nigga.
Fucking flying across the table and shit. Like, look.
That's the WWF shit right there. Kids is like, ha! Doing a Ted DiBiase on the table. I'm like, hey, fuck y'all doing down there in Daddy's studio? Nothing, Dad. Throwing his brother the fucking hacksaw Jim Duggan on his table and shit. That's what's going on.
Oh, shit.
So, ain't that some shit? But no, man. But listen, man. Listen, talking some shit, ain't that something? I got Creed down here not pouring drink. Hey.
Almost made me spill my motherfucking drink.
Almost made me spill this yak on this $200 soup, nigga. But anyway, internets, if you haven't seen Atlanta, and I swear we're being paid by Donald Glover, I would almost say that like FX and Donald Glover is paying your boy. Unfortunately, that's not the case. We're giving free promo here for Atlanta on FX when it boils down to it. But if you haven't seen it, it's like, yo, you're missing out on life. Mm-hmm. Okay. Fuck a spoiler alert. Sherm, talk about the show in general up to this point and what we've seen.
Man, I don't even. Me and Tom were just talking about it. I don't really know how to describe it. I wouldn't say it's a comedy. I wouldn't say it's just a flat drama.
It's a satire.
It's like a real life
satire. I like that. Yeah, it's something different every week.
Every week.
Like literally, I ain't gonna say every episode's. He ain't 100% on them. It's been some clunkers.
What you mean? Hold on, wait.
It's been one or two clunkers.
Wait,
two seasons. It's been one or two bad episodes.
Give me one. What in all of the hell? Talking about somebody keeping your change. But go ahead, Sherm.
The only one I can recall. What's the one? What's Ernest's girlfriend's name?
Damn, I can't remember her fine ass.
Yeah,
but go ahead.
Okay, the only ones I can't fuck with.
The Dutch one when he was doing the Dutch shit.
That was weird, but it was funny.
It was funny as fuck, bro. Because my man was right there with the Jason ski mask. Like,
yeah.
The Dutch one.
When they went up to Frankenmuth, nigga.
Yeah, she was hanging out with her German friends or whatever. No, I'm just saying her centric episodes are usually the ones, but it's usually something popping off on the show that makes you think. And this most recent one was no exception with the FUBU episode.
Yeah, I agree with that. What you're saying with her episodes.
What's her name, bro? I forget her name.
I forget her real name and her character name.
Lydia.
No, not Lydia.
It's definitely not Lydia.
No, it's not Lydia. I forget her name.
Who knows?
Google it. I don't know.
Yeah, Google that
not
shit.
Not us, y'all.
Yeah, y'all. All I'm saying is, but no, there's nigga, what you want, man? You want perfection, bro? That's about 99.9%.
I didn't say they were whack. I just said they were my least favorite ones, man.
Your least favorite, and they're still funny,
but they're still better than most.
Yeah, they're still more. They're more better. They're
more
better. They're going to be a lot better than what you get from any other show.
I just think the niggas are genius, like we talked about before. Bringing the comedy, bringing the satire, bringing awareness in a sense that you've really got to pay attention to what the hell this nigga is talking about, because it's going to be not so much trickery, but he's going to spin it in a way. There's a finesse with it. Like there's an art.
And it's a message behind it.
Absolutely.
And her name is Zazie Beetz.
But what's the bitch name in the show?
Vanessa. That's
Vanessa. There we go.
You
think of the Cosby's, nigga. Don't think of Cosby's.
No, I definitely don't think of the Cosby's right now.
Definitely not.
Erase that shit off my mind.
No, but yeah, like I was saying, this most current one with the, it was a homage to growing up in public school if you're a black kid. And it was about Ern, the lead character, who they never even said if his jersey was fake, right? Because it was about him and another kid.
Fake. It was fake as fuck because I remember that patch on the FUBU, bro. Okay. And nigga was like, yo, man, you ain't got that patch.
He doesn't have that patch.
He didn't have the patch.
Well, yeah, to go into it, like, Ern they in some, like, a shopper's world or whatever.
Yeah, his mom's in like, his mom's like Burlington Coat Factory. What that shit.
Marshalls.
David said.
Yeah, and he
gets
Marshalls?
Yeah.
Yep, he gets the bright
Marshalls.
electric.
It look like Burlington.
Oh, I'm sorry, privilege.
That's right, nigga. You better watch yourself.
I
don't shop there with you peasants.
Foot Locker was the cheapest store he was in.
That's right, nigga. 5 for $20.
I actually went to the mall to buy clothes. That's right, bitch.
At one time. Now I sit in my drawers on my nuts and order them bitches online. But go ahead. Carry on.
Yeah, no, in this episode, he goes to Marshall. He gets the 05 iconic FUBU. It was like...
It was fucking yellow.
Yellow, yeah. Like electric yellow.
Electric yellow.
And he goes to school, and what usually happens when you're feeling fresh, you come to school, and the motherfucker next to you pulls up with the same fucking jersey.
But prior to that, Sherm, he put it all the way back to like, yo, happy to get it off the shelf. Clearly, it was the night before. can't sleep
Oh,
all
yeah,
night
yeah,
because
yeah,
of how
yeah.
fresh you want to be that next
he
morning.
was.
Got that shit laid out, bro. If that wasn't me to a T with a fucking fake ass Michigan, I don't even like Michigan to this day. Fucking University of Michigan hat, okay? That bitch was bootleg. My mom got this shit from like the gas station, bro. Didn't even know. It was a rose on it and said Michigan stitch in yellow. I thought it was good to go. Not at all.
Yeah.
Had a polo that was navy blue with the yellow horse. Nah, the horse had a fucking, what's that shit, that shock put shit they have?
That bitch is going the wrong way, huh?
Yeah, it's going the wrong way, bro. It was a polo assassin.
Was
So,
it cricket bat?
cricket. Something, I
Was it
think
cricket
so.
bat?
Something, that sounds about right.
Something.
I did the same shit, Sherm.
You know it's bogus when your horse is standing up on 2 feet and the nigga on the back, like you with the cricket bat, like it just looks wrong as hell.
And I'm like, Mom, what's these letters back here behind the collar? Don't worry about that. I'm like, regular polos
Ain't
don't have
nobody
that
gonna be
shit.
looking at
Yeah,
that
nobody
collar.
gonna- Yeah, they're gonna
Yeah, the fuck they
just
are.
fold it down. I'm like, all right, cool. So I went to school with that Michigan fucking corner store hat and that USDA polo fucking I had on. And straight got clown. Nigga like, man, what the fuck is that, man? I'm like, man, what you mean, nigga? It's polo. Nah, nigga, that ain't no polo.
Yeah.
This is polo. I'm like,
And that's pretty much the premise of the whole episode, man. Like, you know, it was young Ern, who's the main character. It was all kid actors, this one. So, like you
Brilliant.
said, you know, my man's next to him had the fake jersey. Well, he had the real jersey because he had the patch on it. Yeah, you know, he was a FUBU rocking ass nigga over here.
I had one jersey, bitch. Still got that motherfucker, okay?
Damon John said, "What up?"
Yeah, it's somewhere. I was trendy. I was a hype beast. I admit.
But what proceeds to happen is naturally, like you said, you know, he was getting props at first, but the whole game changed when my man walked in with the same jersey on, and they're like, "Hold on, one of you niggas is fake."
Yeah. You got a patch. Your shit ain't got no patch.
Yeah.
One of y'all niggas shit is suspect.
And that's kind of the whole premise of the episode. It took me way back because you know you could, like you said, you walk into school with some fake shit and it's over.
Yeah, it was a
It's a
wrap.
wrap.
You're gonna get
You
get
ever
clowned.
been in school with some fake shit, Shane?
I've been in school with some shit that was fake and some shit that you shouldn't have worn. You know,
What? Give the internet a hint of what you went into that was fake.
I can't. The fake shit. It wasn't like a FUBU. It was like a
Fubu?
jersey and shit. Like it had like a number, like a shirt jersey. I knew it was fake. Motherfucker, it looked so generic though. People probably ain't know. And I got caught up with a fake polo on one time. That shit was embarrassing. But we ain't gonna talk about that. Nigga exposed that fake polo. It was over.
Regular ass time. They weren't really bootlegging geese back then. So how did you wear your Eddie Bowers?
No, actually, that was the start of. So the Eddie Bauer shit is a legit shit. I used to when what was it, the the Nautica fleece outfits.
Okay.
So I couldn't, moms couldn't afford that shit.
Yeah.
Right,
whatever.
right.
I remember 9th grade cash. It was fine when I was in middle school. Whatever, it was fine. Nobody gave a fuck because we all wore uniforms any fucking way. But I remember everybody was like, "Man, I want one of those." And I told my mom, I was like, "Yeah, I want one of those."
And we're talking fleece meaning long sleeve, half zip.
Yeah,
with
the half zip
the
joint
fleece, with
that
the
had the
fleece
different
pants,
colors.
right?
Yeah, with the pants like a jogging outfit.
Was it the
whatever.
gray joints?
Yeah, it was the gray one. And told moms, I was like, "Yeah, I want one of those." And she was like, "Okay." And I was like, "I know we can't get it, whatever." So we go to the mall. I'm like, "Oh shit, we about to get one." Go and fucking Eddie Bauer. Get one out of there. Looks just like it, except it's Eddie Bauer. And I'm like, you know what? Fuck it. At least I got something. Now, you got
Bean.
You got somebody coming from that's been in a private school.
Yeah.
For up until 8th grade.
You went to a
Going
private
to a
school.
public school in the 9th grade, right? So I'm like, cool. It's all right. It ain't no big deal. Nigga, I walked in there. I had on those, and I had on some Sauconys. This was before niggas started rocking Sauconys. Like, Sauconys is actually kind of cool.
AKA soccer knees.
And,
Yeah.
back then was like niggas really wearing like New Balances and shit. And Saucony was an off-brand, right? And I couldn't really afford it, so that's what I had. So
Saucony was $44.99.
I literally had
$64.99.
the all straight gray Eddie Bauer fleece jogging pants, and then I had the gray suede
With the
Saucony
white
with the white
circles.
fucking circles. I walked up in that bitch like I'm the fucking man. Nigga, I didn't make the left turn from the security desk when you walked through the front fucking door where some nigga was way in the back corner like, what the fuck this nigga got on? Like, I wanted to turn around and walk the fuck back out so bad. I had to go
All eyes on you.
Yeah.
Fucking day, dog. I was like,
listen,
this some bullshit.
Listen, man, and that's not as bad as you get into a similar high school, right? you're a freshman. Freshman is always going to be what it's going to be. I talked about the cream soda story and fucking getting up from class and the fucking whole lunchroom episode, right? What I didn't talk about was the Tommy Hilfiger shit that I wore, which was overalls. Because the niggas I used to look up to in the videos had on overalls.
You did talk about that story.
I don't think I did.
You definitely did.
You did this in 9th grade? You wore overalls in 9th grade.
So check it out. So here's how it went.
I'm pretty sure you told
I don't think so, man.
Okay.
I'm remembering I had on Jordans, so I was like, all right, I'm gonna be fly. I got on J's, right?
Was it one shoulder over the shoulder?
Wait a minute. Let's just hold on.
You did tell the story because I could tell the rest of it. That's how I know.
I might have.
Go ahead.
But
Tell
for
again.
the internet that's tuning in right now,
Hilarious.
I'm like, yo, Tommy Hilfiger's the thing, man. Leah was rocking that shit. Usher was coming up, right? You know, I'm like, damn, Tommy Hilfiger must be that shit, huh? I need some Tommy Hilfiger. So I begged Mom. So like, Mom, I need a Tommy Hilfiger. She's like, yo, we don't go to fucking Hudson's when Hudson's was Hudson's. This is before Marshall Fields. This is before Macy's.
I don't even know what it is now. Okay, it's Macy's. Okay,
You remember it.
right.
The Hudson's was about to transform into like Marshall Fields and shit. I got a blue jean motherfucking hookup, bro, with Tommy Hilfiger joint. It was legit in the middle. And then the straps, right? Like the fucking pullover boys, overall boys. Straps was white with black lettering. And I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna be dope. And I'm like, what the fuck do I wear under this shit though? Mom was like, yeah, I like the videos. Wear that wife beater, I got you. You know, nigga got a bird chest. Shoulders aren't brawn at all and nowhere near nothing, right? So I got this big ass 2X overall shit on with some J's that like clearly just take over everything. So I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna be that nigga, right? Started to get to school, 5,000 other niggas, and I'm starting to feel uncomfortable. Like, and then I didn't have the one shoulder strap back because that bitch was too big. If I'd have fucking put that bitch on, I would have fell. You niggas would see my basketball shorts, okay? Because I had like underwear and like Jordan shorts underneath this bitch. Like, yo, man, I just can't roll in straight fucking Fruit of the Looms. This ain't happening, right? Like niggas gonna see my drawers, pull my shit down. It's a wrap. So I straight had them bitches over like Farmer Jack style. Went into fucking auto body, Fadalaz class. Sat down. Nigga was like, yo, man, this nigga look gay as fuck, man. Look at this nigga in the overalls. So I was like, oh, shit. So I literally walked back to my locker. I had a coat on. I was like, and had my coat on the whole time with the jeans. He's like, yo, nigga, that Tommy? Yeah, man. Why you got a coat on? Don't worry about it, bitch. My shoulders aren't.
This nigga's wearing overalls.
This nigga's wearing overalls.
And it's such
the one and only time, Sherm, I wore that.
It's such
overall.
a revelation when you realize somebody fucked up. You just see it in their eyes like, oh, shit.
Oh, shit.
You found out. I'm like, yeah, nigga, I found out.
This was upperclassmen I was in that auto body class
That's
with.
the problem, too, especially with high school. It's always the upperclassmen that find your ass out.
Yeah, so you know, it's
And they
niggas
have no problems exposing
yeah,
you.
this nigga's been there for 3 years, pumping iron, getting their shoulders right, getting a little bulge and shit. Here go my scrawny ass and this fucking wannabe. I got some $150 coveralls, overall shit on. And like, yeah, nigga, your chest ain't built for that.
Try again.
I got humble real quick. Just say the next day it was full fledged.
Yeah, that's crazy. Now
white tee.
To go back to the whole Donald Glover episode. I mean, yeah, in Atlanta, it's even funny. He said he put the coat on it because that's pretty much exactly what the character
exactly what
does.
happened,
you know what I'm saying?
That's why I related so well to that.
Try to get the hell out of there.
Other than the suicidal shit, because I didn't have no niggas killing themselves over that. But I get it. I understand.
That's what we're getting at because that's what it all led up to. Because at the end of the day, we as black kids, I don't recall. I know white kids deal with bullying at school, but that's usually something else. As far as our bullying goes,
the people that I went to high school with, if you didn't have like a seashell necklace, wearing Abercrombie and Finch shit, or fucking American Eagle, or Hollister.
White people give? Because I ain't gonna lie, I ain't go to school with white people. I don't know.
I went to high school.
Do they give a fuck about brands like black kids do?
They do. It was very segregated with whites. So there were your emo whites that all they wore was DC shoes and flared out Jordan pants and shit. And some of them had black nails. They were segregated as one, right? Then there were like I said, the hipster people that, you know, if you wasn't built the fuck up like Macho Man Randy Savage with the seashell necklace, you wasn't nobody.
Right.
And there was always one token black nigga within the sea of
with his seashells on.
Within the sea of whites.
Yeah.
Right. And his nigga name was probably like Marquez or some shit. And, you know, he was seen.
Marquez.
Yeah.
Shout out to you, Marquez.
Yeah, he was seen as
all the Marquezes out here.
He was seen as that nigga, but yeah, there was segregation with whites because people didn't want to hang around Fat Becky. And
well, that's different. You know, I'm saying it specifically for all of us because we all grew up going in urban schools and shit.
Urban.
It's
a white word.
If you came in with bogus clothes, that probably that's more because there was plenty of kids that was fat. That was probably the funniest motherfuckers if he was fat. You probably got a clown, but it wasn't like a white school where the fat kid is gonna go home running crying every day. At least not my schools. I don't know about y'all.
Yeah, there was some white kids running home crying.
Yeah, that didn't really happen, you know. So it was like a fight back.
Fight or flight.
Yeah.
Yeah, and more than likely you're gonna fight back in an urban school.
So it was just the weirdest thing to me. And you know, for me coming from a DPS, which internet says like Detroit Public School, for me coming to a Detroit Public School, moving to somewhat of a not super affluent, big word, super affluent area, right? Like it wasn't like I didn't go to Cranbrook or no shit like that. It was like in betweener. You know what I'm saying? It was the in betweener, like because you had like Cranbrook, which is like the rich of the rich, right? Like your parents are paying mortgages to send you to school.
If your school has a campus,
okay,
rich.
right? Yeah. So I was like that bar in between, like nigga, I was like the yellow, I was like the red, the yellow, the green shit. I was in the yellow, right? Like while Cass was still a school where you could go, and if you graduated from Cass, you're technically supposed to go to any college in the world, but that was all some bullshit. Yeah.
That's what I think.
So, you know, I left my senior year. So I got to experience shit where, you came from Cass Technical High? My God, we're going to put you all in AP classes. I'm like, say it again. AP English, AP Science. Fuck me all, fuck my whole shit up. I'm like, wait a minute, hold on. Excuse me. Hold on, teacher bitch. I don't need to be in AP nothing. I was just to say, I only survived in AP English. Dropped AP Science, dropped AP Trig, all that shit. I'm like, nope, can't do it. It was just different because when you came from a school like that where, you know, you got the Mr. Marinas of the world, shout out to you, you fucking Wakanda motherfucker, that put me out in the class every day.
Okay,
Dig off.
Right. Shout out to Borina.
Yeah, Mr. Marino. It was. Still, hatred's still in my heart.
See?
Some hella grudges.
Hope you fucking still smell like incense and old ass cakes.
Yeah, this nigga too much detention.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Damn, nigga.
Anywho.
Mental health. There we go.
Mental health.
Clown. That nigga was the first nigga that saw you in that overall suit, wasn't he? That's what really happened. The fucking teacher flamed his ass. Oh.
I'm like,
Tico, bring that ass to me,
whoa. Pausers, and that shit never got said. Bring that ass here. Never got said.
Ass,
But I got put out a lot. The going to that, and then a nigga making websites. I'm making truffles and fucking baking bread and cheating on fucking baking exams with my Concord 11s on.
Exams.
Yeah, like, you know, measurements and shit. You know, what's 1/3 cup of this? Nigga, I had all that shit in my shit.
Why is that called a baking exam?
Cause it was in culinary arts, nigga. That's what rich people take in fucking.
Rich people take classes to cook bacon?
You got bacon.
You said bacon, nigga.
No, like baking, like BAK.
You said bacon, nigga.
Yeah, I had to think about it.
Not see? Get the swine out your mouth,
nigga. You said bacon.
I said bacon. Okay.
Wait, so just so I'm clear.
Listen.
You said bacon.
Bacon class.
Bacon?
Not bacon class with the fucking, not a swine, not a pig class, nigga. Okay, all of them was pig classes, but I'm talking about bacon class.
But I thought you said it was rich white. Never mind.
Anyway, swine.
7-1 over people.
Listen, it was, right? Like this. Two times. So I had the shit in my goddamn shoe, and the bitch would come over to me and be like, what's going on? You're cheating, aren't you? Where's the paper? And I just moved my foot like, what the fuck you mean? Where's the paper? Come and look, bitch. Ain't no paper. She's like, well, you kept looking down. I was like, I was thinking. Then I would put my fucking foot up like this.
What the fuck?
Because I'm trying to write 1/3 cup is 2/4 sugar. Bet.
So you can't get away with no goofy ass shit. I wish the internet could see what you just did.
Yeah.
Because you'd have got the whole class fucked up.
No, but I was good. But here's the thing. I was sick the week we were supposed to take that class or take the test. So someone told me, hey, man, if you're sick, white boy, was like, be out. They'll just like test you on some random other shit, which I was like, cool, you're right. So the teacher that taught the class was like subbing in another class. So she was actually doing like the class, and then I had my test to go into the class. I was like, oh, this would be perfect. So yeah, luckily I had a white loose leaf piece of paper in my white and black shoe, which she was blind anyway and like had gallstones or some shit.
He didn't even do all. He could just pull the damn book out. And
I could have, but she tried to catch me, but she didn't. Nah.
No, that's insane, man. I mean, let me ask: when you were in this white school, I always wondered because we went to high school in the era of Columbine, and did you ever witness? Because depression is real, right? Because that's the whole episode of Atlanta. That's what we were getting at.
Yeah,
the one kid ends up committing suicide because of the jersey, and the bullying he got.
Yep.
And I knew a kid in high school that banged himself, committed suicide.
Really?
I don't really know why. Yeah.
Do you really?
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know anybody that killed himself.
He literally was, and he was the chillest dude too. He was funny as shit. Then literally one day they were like, "Oh yeah, he took a shotgun to his face and
wow,
he won't be back anymore." And I'm like, "Damn, that's insane."
That was
somebody.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
I didn't go to school. See, I was over at another school with that.
You was at the school at that time.
Maybe I was. I was too busy worrying about bitches. But go ahead.
Right, but
mental health.
Looking back on it, I never understood what went wrong with that particular case. And you look around the nation and all this school shooting shit, is usually some depressed kid who got bullied and tormented. Like coming from it, you went to a suburban school.
Yeah.
What's the big difference with bullying there? Like, what do they do different than we do?
So it was different. Like with us, it's to be expected, and because I'm light skinned, Sherman,
so we know what to expect walking into a black school.
Sherman and I always debate and battle with this shit. So just from a light skinned perspective, anyway, we always like you'd have to hustle and have to battle anyway where you was at. So going into that, it was normal. It was just like everyday shit, right? And you knew like somebody was gonna hoe you. But either they was going to beat your ass and hoe you or you would just get hoed. And kind of that's like the extent of where it went. The suburban school was just different because, they had shit like when I got there, I told you I left senior year. So when I got there senior year, they were doing shit like, hey, your parents can sign off on a waiver and it's field trip. But it wasn't like a field trip to the motherfucking Detroit Zoo. It was like a field trip to like some mountain or some shit like up north. Like legit, four or five hours away, right? You'd go camp for the weekend, and it'd be like this fucking therapeutic session that like the celebrity rehab shit, almost like some shit like that, but for kids. And this is only allowed for seniors at this particular school I went to, and I was like, "What in the fuck is this?"
Right.
And it was like, "No, we learned about each other and feelings and." How our anger and like projected this, and I'm like, this shit sounds like some freak ass white boy shit that y'all signed up for and got gang raped in the mountains. Is what it sounded like. Because people were coming back with experiences. I didn't want that. No, because we didn't have that. So I was like, what the fuck y'all mean y'all went for the weekend up to the Mount wherever? And they're like, yeah.
Nigga, the only field trip I had at Cass was going out into the fucking football field when we took class pictures. Because it was the power went out.
That's not a field trip.
So
that's the furthest we ever went as a group.
You went across the field and tripped.
That was the closest I ever got. You talking about going hours away, nigga?
So that freaked me out.
They wouldn't know what to do with niggas on the bus that long.
That freaked me out. Right. That was one thing. It was wild. Like it was wild to see like, okay, they care about feelings and this. So the other thing that was wild, there was a class I think I had, goddamn, what was it, like a social studies class or some shit. It was random. And it was the same shit where they were like, hey, and it was only available to seniors.
Yeah.
Hey, parents sign this permission slip. We'll take your kids to the scared straight shit in jail, right? So my parents not gonna fuck. Yeah, hell yeah, he going to that shit. My bad ass. I'm like, oh, great. I really signed up for this. Scared straight. So we go from burbs back on down to Detroit at the time where it was at, and we go to a jail and shit, right? And like legit a jail, like on some like TBS
scared straight
shit, right?
I know how
it works, right? So me and my smart ass, I'm already smarter than the average bear. I'm like, nigga, ain't nobody about to punk me up in this bitch. Inmate nor teacher, right? Because you had little Johnny and Tiffany who were bad bitches and little bad white boy that was just setting shit on fire, wearing black every day, all that, right? So it was me in a class of probably about 20 people. And we get up in there, we get into jail, and it's like a little lineup shit. So you line up, and they're like, yo, line up. And then it's like one inmate with like 5 guards around this nigga, like, yo, here's the line. Y'all gonna see this line as y'all go all through the tour. Don't step over the orange line or you're gonna get fucked. It's like, whoa, wait a minute.
Whoa. Wait, they said that to kids?
To kids, nigga.
Oh, hell no.
So the teachers are like there, yeah, you get fucked, orange line. Like, they're all good to go, right?
While she flashes a bottle of Vaseline.
Yeah. So I'm sitting here, I want to, I want to laugh because it's hilarious to me. I'm like, damn, is this what I signed up for? I'm thinking I'm just coming on like some tour shit. They trying to do a scared straight. So I'm like, I got it. So one inmate go down the line, ask the kid, like, yeah, you know what you're here for? And they're like, no. It was like, yeah, man, what's the shit you done did that you want to be sorry for? What you not doing enough of? And people is like, I talk bad to my mom. He talked bad to his mom. Well, guess what? Since you talk bad to your mom, you're going to be in here with me, and I'm going to be your mama. You know, it was shit. It was shit, dog.
What a way to fuck a kid up.
Yeah, like, it was shit. Yeah. It was shit like that. And again, I'm smarter than the average bear. I'm like, this shit's comical to me. I'm like, what the fuck? So I'm thinking of a way like, all right, when they get to me, I'm gonna say some crazy shit that's gonna fuck the whole game up, right? You know, people next to me nervous and shit, like, oh my God, like, what the fuck I'm gonna say? So I get to me, cool ass nigga, and you, my man, what you don't do enough of? And I was like, yeah, I don't pray enough. He was like, little girl, what you do? They're like, nigga went to the next nigga because he couldn't say shit. I was like, got your ass, nigga. Think you smart? You done hit 10 people, nigga. I don't pray enough. That was my answer. Like, this is legit. I was like, I don't pray enough. So they're like, all right, after they scared everybody, you're supposed to scare everybody. They move everybody through the motherfucking next thing, and the next thing is like, all right, get your ass in this cell. Like, so one by one, you got to go in this little like 5x5 or however small this little cell was, and you had to spend 5 minutes in a cell by yourself. And it wasn't like pitch black dark type shit. It was like yellow walls and straight bar. So you got in there and it's like, all right, next, little Johnny, take your ass in there. You just stand there looking stupid. It's like, and you just standing there like, so what are we doing? Stand there, don't talk.
Okay.
So while you're looking at the rest of your classmates through the bar, you're just looking stupid as fuck, like, like you can touch all sides of this wall. And like, this is where you would stay if you came in and you're just like, how many times? Shut up, you got 3 more minutes. You're like, okay, cool. So everybody got their little turn at the little cell, right? And then they go by the orange line I talked about before, right? So they're taking everybody by the orange line, and there's some real niggas by this line. Like, it's legit like, hey, we told you, do not cross the motherfucking line by any means. If you cross the orange line, you'll get fucked. And it was like one teacher, one teacher that was in the front of this line of like 18 kids or whatever it was. There was the CO, you know, or like at the front talking. And while like he's trying to talk about like the facility and shit and how niggas got in here, it's legit inmates like hangover bar type shit. Like, yeah, bitch, come here. I'm gonna fuck you, little nigga. Yeah, you gonna be my dinner, bitch. Like it's like it's that shit going on. Like, and while you're trying to pay attention to the tour, you can't help yourself.
Yeah, how the fuck you gonna pay attention to it with that going on?
Yeah, like you're just like, is this shit real? Like these niggas are really. So of course it took one stupid ass little white boy that was probably like towards the back of the line. No bullshit. And my man, it was like cinematic movie type shit, Sherm. It was like, my man was like, hey, come here. Let me tell you something. And he was like, what? He's like, fuck you, tell me. He's like, you ain't no bitch, right? Come here. You ain't no little bitch, right? He's like, I ain't no bitch. And like put one foot across the line. When I say the tour guy at the front was like, hey, what the fuck? Everybody was like, shoot. That nigga ran so quick, dog. Down the fucking thing in between the line, right? And him, the little boy up, was like, hey, you could have got ass fucked over here. Wow. Dog, Sherm, pick this dude up. And as the CO is picking up the kid, the dude in jail, bro, the inmate's like, almost got that motherfucker. Almost got him. And they all high-five in the cell, like, almost got him. I'm like, all right, it's time to go. Yeah. People about to get ass raped in here for real. The CO ran 18 people down, grabbed the kid up, like on some real shit. I wasn't even scared. It was just like, wow, people really ass fucking jail.
Yeah, that's the rumor. I mean, that wasn't what I was going to say.
If you're talking about mental health, like that seems like that would fuck a kid up more so than it would help.
I laughed.
You know what I mean? Like,
I'm already fucked up in the head, so I laughed.
I'm just tripping that. Is this like white privilege?
It's gotta be.
It's definitely.
I ain't never had that shit.
They've never offered us to go to jail.
The only time I went to jail was off Never mind.
Never
Yeah,
mind. That's
we
all
don't.
it is. Yeah,
That's
yeah.
probably why they like y'all niggas gonna line up in there free of charge. Anyway. We ain't gotta find no.
So they showed it like it was like a field trip, like legit. Like part of the class didn't
What
go.
kind of fucked up ass field trip? Ain't you supposed to go to the zoo or something?
Yeah, I thought I was gonna eat like my ham sandwich I packed. None of that shit.
Nah, none of that.
You
Just
sitting
said
on
that, I'm saying. Sitting in jail on a jail bench.
All I see is the picture
eating the goddamn ham sandwich.
He at the fucking place where the tables and shit be at, and all the prison bars and shit, and all the kids just sitting there eating their sandwich and sit all in the quiet.
Yeah,
and
it was
shit.
weird. It was like I was being punished, but I wasn't. It was like it was just weird. I'm like, is this supposed to scare me? I see scary niggas around the hood than this.
That don't seem like that would help shit.
No, if you're a suburbanite white kid, they're not used to the shit we've seen most kids had to grow up with. Yeah, that's probably shocking to you.
It is.
To us, that's probably our crazy ass uncle just yelling
Yep.
crazy shit.
Yeah, and that's how I felt, Sherm. That's why I was laughing half the time. I was like, let me come up with some snide shit to say because this isn't like bugging me out. Like,
besides, you signed a permission slip. They can't touch you.
they
for
can't
real.
touch you, for real. Unless you cross that yellow line, you get
that's
ass raped.
different. Yeah,
Or
so
that orange line, whatever.
I mean, it's just looking back at it, I can appreciate, at least in the suburban school, they trying to help motherfuckers out, mentally prepare you and shocking all your ass. Because in the black school, they don't. Nigga, you're going to find out the hard way that the jail bed is fucking hard as concrete, okay?
I guess that's like goes to say, like, from the beginning, you giving like, get the fuck out of here, nigga. Like, kind of shit versus, the school you went to. Like, oh, here, this is what you don't want to be in.
Isn't that
This
crazy?
is what you should go see. Go see
Right.
these mountains and
Isn't
all
that
this
crazy?
shit that, as a man that I've discovered, it is better to go take a trip and see this shit. Whereas a kid, I didn't know this shit fucking even existed. Like,
Correct.
at all. In high school, I thought Detroit was it. Like, literally, it's like, okay, all this other shit is in books. And on this fucking atlas, on the fucking pull-down shit from the chalkboard and shit. And that's it.
That and the Bobolo boat.
Yeah, Bobolo boat.
I mean,
Other than that, that's it.
I can remember like dating back on it. It didn't throw me at the time, but looking back on it, it was fucked up. Where this white man comes in and he taught us all how to make pens via assembly line. Like, put that in hindsight. Like, wait a minute. Because we're like
Taught you how to
grade
make pens
on an assembly line,
like a BIC, BIC pen.
yeah, like pens. You
Setting
fucking
your ass up to work in the fucking plant, nigga.
yeah. That's
Forever.
basically
what
what
kind
it
of Captain
was.
America
Seasoned.
school you go
Forever,
to?
nigga.
It's DPS. I was a DPS.
Wait a
kid.
minute, bro. That nigga came in and told you like, here's your hard hat, little buddy.
No. A man came in. He's giving a presentation on
the
shit.
caucus.
And he was.
Of the
He's
caucus
like, well,
nation.
today, kids, we're gonna learn how the fucking assembly line works. Blah blah blah. And the kids, like, oh yeah, this is awesome. But not knowing what the fuck he was really doing.
Man, what kind of shit is that?
No,
Sean?
you
This
gotta
is-
think about that.
You
shit.
niggas live the hard knock life.
No, but
This is school in urban
Detroit
areas,
public
bro.
schools, they have guests come in, or you'll go to a field trip to some shit that's gonna keep you,
Yeah, menial ass
like a
job
plant
ass
or
nigga. Yeah.
whatever the fuck it is.
Today
It's
we're
like,
gonna teach you how to mop floors, kids. Like, damn.
like really,
You're gonna be janitor Bob.
you can go to fucking whatever Bloomfield, whatever the fuck school,
No,
and
they
they got
wasn't.
wherever it is. I don't fucking know these places, but you go there and they got fucking they'll send you to NASA for a year and shit.
I was
And
just about to say that.
Teach you how to go. teach you how to go to the fucking moon.
Yeah.
Or teach you how to fucking take over Rockefeller's dynasty and shit. But no, nigga, here's how to become a manager at Burger
it was
King.
some shit. It's funny y'all saying that because no, that's true because I could think of middle school, and Mama was dating a dope man at the time, so he had money, and I was able to go to here's a word again, affluent middle school, and
No,
it's affluent. Same shit.
definitely not. But go
Two
ahead.
F's, two F's.
Yeah,
Oh,
okay.
All right. Anyway, 2 times.
Okay.
So I went and we're talking about certain shit you talk about. It was these 2 black chicks that came in there, and it's predominantly white school with uniforms. And they were talking about sex education and shit, right? And the first taste of sex education at this middle school, was before high school, DPS high school, was legit like, hey, you don't want to drink behind nobody else. Like, what? Like, don't drink behind nobody else. You'll catch herpes on the lips. I'm like, oh my God. They're like, even if it's your auntie or your uncle or your friend, don't put your lips on the next man's glass. I'm like, Then another bitch was like, and the fat bitch was like, yo, and also too, don't comb your hair and use nobody else's comb. Because if you use a brush and use somebody else's brush, you'll get some shit infected in your scalp. I'm like, what the fuck? Really? I'll catch AIDS by the scalp?
Jesus.
This is interesting. Let me.
What are they teaching you in this school?
Let me notate that. But it was like the bitches from BAPS that came in doing the goddamn.
Was it BAPS?
Yeah, it
was Holly Berry there?
It was Holly Berry. And whoever.
God damn it! You
was
my fucking joke. I was gonna say that.
All right, it was the bitches from BAPS that came in and like taught this shit. I'm like, what the? This is what I got to worry about not drinking after a nigga comb my hair with no
But they
brush.
had somebody come in though.
Yeah, but they was literally like, okay, you grab them bitches from the mile road because there was a mile
You know
away.
what the fuck taught me?
Who taught you?
Bitch's name was Miss Doherty. She was 98 years old, and she taught health class. This bitch fucking took a book. I remember this room. It was in some room in the fucking new part that was an old part. The lights didn't work in that bitch. That shit sat like 60 people, and they had a class full of 10 people. I remember her old ass. She could barely walk. She smoked cancer sticks, and she smelled like them bitches too. Her skin was yellow. She was white, but it turned yellow because it's just all that. It was just disgusting. And she had this sweater from like the 20s and shit that she used to wear. And then she would come in there, and she sounded like cancer when she talked. And then she
How does
fucking
cancer sound right
yeah,
now?
it's like, you know what we're gonna do today? We might talk about.
That's how cancer.
We're gonna talk about sex education. And I'm like, ugh, bitch. And then she would get a book. Look, no bullshit.
In my mind, did she had a mustache?
Yes,
I can feel the mustache.
She had,
when she's
nigga.
talking.
She got this book. She got this health book from 1960 something. Open that. I'm out. This a big ass room. Open this little ass book. Okay, so this is this part of the whatever. Like, bitch, we can't even see that shit. And she like, and then she would literally fall the fuck asleep. And we'd be like, okay, so what the fuck? And then we had to take a test. What did you learn about sex education shit? Bitch, I ain't learned shit. So you ain't got shit like that. No wonder you got all these motherfuckers that's like 16, 17 having babies and shit in the public school system. When you got motherfuckers coming to privilege. So BAPS coming to privilege and teaching you not what to do.
So listen, from BAPS to DPS, right? So from privileged school to non-privileged school, and getting there and being with it was always what they call them niggas, substitutes. It was always substitute teachers at DPS. So the health teacher was never at health. It was like the assistant football coach.
Yeah, I was just about to say, it's usually the gym.
Right? Okay, the gym niggas that's there. Like,
y'all niggas do what the fuck
y'all niggas do what y'all want.
Right.
So this one particular coach, and I've mentioned this before on the Tigers Fit Network show, we looking at slides. And, you know, before like movies and shit, it was slides. And a big ass white screen, projector screen would come down. And it would be literally slides, okay? So there's such coach that's supposed to be teaching health and sex ed. You know, of course, my name is Takeo. It's never Tico. It's like, no, nigga, Tico. Yeah, whatever, Takeo. No, bitch, it's Tico. So anyway, it's like,
whatever, motherfucker.
Whatever, motherfucker. And the Harris Butts ass nigga was in my class, too. Shout out to Harris Butts.
No.
And everybody would be like, Harry Butts. The nigga's name, literally, first name Harris, last name Butts. 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 So anyway, fuck, nigga probably being like a scientist or some shit. Harris Butts probably gonna have
He in NASA.
Yeah, he at NASA.
On the moon.
Harris Butts is gonna have the serum for your
this
ass.
nigga already living in the first mansion on Mars and shit.
You know it.
Privilege.
Fuck you, Harris Butts. But anyway, he starts these slides, right, Sharon? And he's like, all right, all you men, check this out. Before you enter that sweet thing that y'all get hot for, nigga hits the clicker, right? Nigga literally shows me some white man's flaccid penis head, right? And that shit looks like a coral reef around his dickhead. And I'm like,
shock education.
And I'm like, oh Lord. I'm like, oh, what the fuck is that? They're like, yeah, this guy didn't use protection. So next thing you know, his dickhead in flames like a reef. I'm like, oh my God. Nigga like, click, click, hits the fucking clicker. Then he shows me like a fucking family tree, but ain't no family tree. It's like a family pussy tree of like, this is you up here at the top. And when you think you found your personal lady up here, Felicia, what you don't know about Felicia is Felicia then fucked 4 other fucking niggas. Omar, Tyrone, Jeremy, and Ron over here. And Jeremy and Ron.
I see what you did there.
You see what I did there? You like that, right? So Omar, fucking Jeremy, and Ron, what Felicia don't know about them niggas. What them niggas don't know about this nigga is that, you know, these motherfuckers that fuck these people. And it's like a family tree of fucks. And it's like, oh my God. And I'm like the nigga at top thinking, hey, here, I'm trying to get my dick wet, trying to fuck Felicia. She's my girl, but not knowing that she's a skank because she's fucked the whole goddamn universe. And I'm just like, oh. And he clicks the next fucking slide. Then he's like, yeah, you see this right here? this is a living, breathing vagina right here. And I'm like, that's pussy? And it was like,
What grade was this? What grade you say this?
Listen, this is ninth grade, bro, freshman year, bro. It was like, I was like, that's pussy? He's like, this is red. This is all wrong right here.
All wrong.
So this nigga's like,
circle this in red.
he's like,
This is all wrong.
nigga, like, you know, like his shadow was getting up in the fucking slide and shit.
Yeah.
So he's like, see these mumps and bumps right here? It's not supposed to breathe right here, nigga, because the next slide. Bro, he told me, he's like, fellas, I know you're getting hot. I know you're getting hot and hard. He's like, but when you get in that room, when you get hot and you get hard, and you get hard and you get hot, he's like, go ahead and cut that light on. You got to flick that light on. You know why? Flick that light on and you got to pull that fish back. Make sure it's... Nigga, listen, I swear...
This is the
This
suburban?
nigga needs to get fired. Whoever fucking sent you on the
That nigga still got fired 10
Nigga
times.
told me to
I
flick...
think you had some nigga walked in on the street, dog.
No, it was assistant coach, football coach. Nigga told me to flick the light on, pull that fish back. And if I pull that fish back and I don't see Pepto-Bismol pink, if I see red, I'm dead. He's like, if the vagina's red, stay out of it. You're gonna be like this nigga. Then he clicked like 8 slides back. And the coral reef dick nigga, like, I'm like, he said, you're gonna be like
my
this.
God.
So Pepto pink is what you're looking for. And then like 8 slides forward.
Yeah.
Perfect pussy right here. Pink. This is a good vagina. I'm like, Pepto pink, red you did. Got it.
Nigga wrote that down, put it on
Wrote
that
it
white
down,
slip of
put it
paper
in my
his
notebook, nigga, like, I'm spreading this fish. I'm turning these lights on, nigga, when the lights come off.
shoe. Put that in that cheater shoe you had. Put that in the notes. Pink is good. Yeah. That shit written
Bro,
down.
I did, bro.
Red,
And
you
it fucked with me, man. It seriously, like, it fucked with me in life because it did, man. As I, started to venture off, and it was like, all right.
Well,
so
I'll give props to my DPS. They did teach us that
they
shit.
did teach us that.
They
So I
show
did.
us
I
the
had a
very
girl, and I
foul-
cut the line. She's like, what the fuck are you doing? I'm like, don't worry about it, baby. It's some shit. I'm just gotta. Pink is cool. What the fuck are you doing? I was good. Don't worry about it.
Hey,
Lights
you take
on.
this shoe back up again. Hold on. What you doing? Hook the light on. Hold on. Let me took my shoe up. I wore my white ones today.
Hey, man. So that taught me the theory of life. So shout out to you, Coach,
That was perfect.
for stepping in and doing that, man, because it's helped me in life, bro.
Yeah, I'm kind of curious to that debate too, because I know we learned some stuff in DPS. I ain't gonna front. We learned a lot. I heard as we got older, the kids now are learning way less. But compared to these affluent white schools, man, I'm just
Too affluent.
Yeah, I can only imagine, bro, what we missing out on out here, man.
That's DPS for you.
Yeah, that is DPS. I'm a DPS kid, Tom. Said it wrong. Y'all niggas looking at me like, oh, this nigga fucked up. This nigga fucked up. Tapping each other and shit. Yeah, he said it. So check this out. Fuck all three of y'all. And I'm proud to
you
be
niggas
a
keep me
DPS
young.
kid. Damn it. What our biggest concerns was just capping on each other. That's probably the biggest thing in urban schools. We don't give a fuck about work.
I was just gonna say the biggest thing I learned in public school was fucking capping on each other.
Being
and
for
shit.
your life, nigga.
Yeah, sink or swim, nigga.
I ain't learned no real life shit.
I can remember back because what's the shit when you go on the playground? What's that
I
called?
wasn't taught real life shit, but I learned real life shit just
Dozens
from
of
the
shit?
people
What
I
you talking about?
interacted with.
No, when you like a 6th grade or below, you go outside for lunch and shit.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, recess.
Recess, yeah. It's
go
been a
outside.
long time. Okay,
It's been a long
It's been
time. Yeah, long
Right.
time.
Long time.
Long time ago. Yeah. Nigga, I wish I could have recess at
Right,
work right
Right,
now.
yeah. Give me one hour, fuck it. But no, recess was that time, boy. You step outside, it was like the action, nigga.
Right.
You step
Let's
outside
go.
wrong, it was over. So,
But it's weird because you know what? I relate to a lot of movies and shit now that we see. Like take a movie like The Wood, for example, because it just came to my mind. Shout out to Katrina. I won't say her last name because she's married. I think it's dark like black. But anyway.
Nope.
Anyway, you think of The Wood, right? And you think of the scene in The Wood where the nigga's like, man, I'll give you $1, you go touch your booty, right?
Oh yeah.
I didn't get no $1, but it was like, damn, Katrina got an ass. And it was like 7th grade. And Katrina's fucking locker was across from science 5th grade or 5th hour and shit. So I'm like, maybe I should go touch Katrina booty. And I got dared to do it and shit, right? So I'm like, yeah, I'm a nigga. I'm a real G. It's Katrina. What the fuck, right? I go out there, cool as ever. Like, nigga, bell ring. I'm like, watch this. Two of my dudes sitting back, they like, this nigga about to get fucked up. Didn't think about it because I'm like, I'm too cool. Ain't shit gonna happen to Teak, right? Walk by, get a good smack of that ass, and the minute I smack her ass, and she's putting like a book in the locker, she's like, nigga, what the fuck? And turns around, slaps the shit out of me.
You deserved it.
I'm talking about like, wow, and I'm like, I almost wanted to shed a tear. Like, oh, she's like, nigga,
Damn.
fuck wrong with you? I'm like,
his ass.
nothing but funny shit.
I was about to say, he was in the Me Too movement. Didn't even know it.
Me Too
Right.
movement.
20 years ago.
So it was crazy.
Running around squeezing ass like a pervert.
Squeezing it, no, smacking ass. It was different. I wasn't the nigga on the wood squeeze. I smacked.
That's a huge difference.
So it's a huge difference. Same shit, right? Show you how my weird white teachers would be. 8th grade. Shout out to Somerset. Won't say her last name. Bitch, first name was Somerset. So they'll just give you a Google search, narrow it down. Detroit, Somerset. Cool. So anyway, Somerset was a freak because this is the me and light skinned girls never get along movement type thing, right? So me and Somerset is like, it's just like I want to fuck with this nigga, but he light skinned, but I don't. We stand in line. Remember how you say being single file to like line up to go the fuck out of school and shit, right? Yeah. So we in uniform. I'm like, untuck your shit, girl. What's wrong with you? And she's like, yeah, all right, cool. She's untucking shit from the Dockers, like boom, 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 boom. Cool. I'm trying to grab some titties. So I'm sitting Listen,
That's another drop.
I'm sitting in line.
Trying to grab some titties.
I'm trying to grab, listen.
Remember that.
I'm in 8th grade. I'm trying to grab some titties. I'm like, all right, what's up? So I hit her from the back, like, yeah. Slide up that stomach, and I got him. And apparently, as I'm juggling boobs, my motherfucking teacher is watching, but I'm not watching because I'm like, shit, what up? I don't get that shit to the next day of class. My teacher's like, Tico, you have detention. Just on some random shit. Like, wait a minute, bitch, I was trying to read chapter 2.
The fuck you talking about?
Go outside. Miss Carney. Shout out to Miss Carney. She come outside, little midget looking bitch. She's like, look, you got a lot to do in life. I saw you yesterday. she's like, you were groping Somerset. I said, I said, for real? I was just trying to get some titties. I was like, wait, so I'm thinking in my head, you see me grab her titties. I grabbed her titties for a long time, and then we walked out, single file, while I was grabbing titties.
You didn't do nothing?
And you didn't do shit. But today, you hit me with the doo-wop. She's like, you need to go far in life. Don't be a pervert and grab tits.
Don't be a pervert and grab
I'm like, all right, that's the privilege. That's the privilege of school.
Man,
Don't be a pervert and grab
you said
tits.
this was a sub. She was a sub.
No, Miss Carney was the lady, homeroom, as they used to call
Oh man, yeah, nah. I always felt bad for the Caucasian subs, man. They never got no respects.
Zero.
No respect, bro. You come around. It's so bad,
Zero.
bro. You walk in, I can remember motherfuckers throwing shit at the teacher. I can remember the teacher just bawling at the end of the class. Like just crying, like, damn, bitch, you gonna go kill yourself because you got roasted by some 10th graders?
You niggas.
Fuck. That's fucked. I couldn't do it, bro. I couldn't do it. If motherfucking teenagers start roasting me, I might haul off, smack shit out of them, lose my job, put my career on the line.
my job
Losing
today.
your job
Yeah.
today.
I'm about to risk
I'm
it
gonna
all,
fuck
nigga.
you niggas up.
This nigga
Listen.
said the right joke at the wrong time.
Right.
I can't deal with this.
I
shit.
can't deal it. Listen.
Yeah,
And it's just that internet. So check this out, man. While we're on the roll, we're gonna cut the break. We haven't cut the break in a long time. We're gonna break, come back with you, some more Blue Tigers fitted shit. Check out Freshly Made Music, Regular Ass Time, Scumbag Sherm, Creeps in the building, myself, BTF Teak. This is the Blue Tigers Fitted Network Internet. Stay tuned. Cheers.
Yeah. It's Rose Spit,
What up, though? And it's 14 KT
and we are Rose Gold. You are now listening to the Blue Tigers Fitted podcast. Yeah.
baby.
Yo. We back. That first half was nuts. Talking about
Nuts.
affluency
Yeah, 2 F's.
and Contras and
Contras.
no, we ain't talking about Contras.
We didn't talk about it. We talked about Contras, but it was off air.
What are you talking about? Some coral reefs and shit?
Yeah,
Dickheads.
dickheads.
Yeah, whatever that disgusting shit was.
Yeah.
Anywho,
SZA.
we got the man himself, Freshly Made
Music.
Music has fee-fied fold his way down here. And then Creed is finally on the mic.
Yep.
She been here.
Been here.
She been
But-
here.
They play.
Fucking up all the church's money. Fucking up the church's money.
This is America.
Yeah, it is.
This is America.
So we came back, and, we were,
Still nigga.
still niggas,
Still
as
niggas.
usual. And then, we wanted to give our man
Donald Glover.
Childish Gambino, however you want to take it.
Yep.
He just dropped that This Is America video,
Fire.
and it's crazy. His adaptation of what America is so on point. It's crazy.
Is adaptation right there with affluent?
Yeah.
It's
Okay.
adaptation.
Adaptation.
Is that 2 D's? Or?
Yeah, definitely. Fuck it.
Whatever.
Whatever. DPS.
GOOGLE.
It was 2 D's apparently.
2 times. 2
DPS.
times.
Two times.
Two times.
Nah, yeah, man. That shit was This Is America.
Yeah.
Yeah, Donald Glover's an ill dude, man. He's been all over the place. He's got the Star Wars movie about to drop. You know what?
He's Lando, nigga.
It's a Star Wars movie.
Yeah, Lando.
Yep. All right. Tomato,
yeah, so,
nigga. Get the fuck on to the point. Talk about the same shit.
Yeah, you just the whole train just got derailed. Like,
The
wait,
nigga
what?
name is Lando, right? All right.
Who gives a fuck? Doesn't
Yeah,
matter.
What you mean? Who get?
Yeah, sure, yeah.
If you're from Wakanda, you want to know.
Nah, that's Billy D.
I mean,
Billy D.
that's Billy D. He took
I thought
back
that
to
was
the
the
80s.
nigga name in the movie was Billy D.
Coke 45.
Right, I thought I was gonna have
They ain't got Coke 45 in space, nigga.
Nah, but
How
it's,
you know,
it's
Because I know.
Yeah.
Hey,
Hey,
Homeboy
This
is not
is
a
a new
space
era.
told me
Lando.
a lot, but
this is a new era.
no, I mean, as far as Childish goes, or Donald is even because he's gonna retire from rap, right?
he been retired from rap.
I don't
That's
know,
why.
but
no,
he
that's
dropped
why,
that shit.
Listen,
Yeah,
that's
he-
why
he
the shit.
dropped 2 joints.
It doesn't matter. He dropped that, but he's a creative, so he's like, yo, I'm not retiring from rap.
But he'll still
He'll
he'll
bring
do
shit- he'll do
like
the fucking-
Andre 3000.
There you go.
So
one of them
3000
kinda
like
joints.
features or whatever,
It's
but
one of
he'll
those kind
just
of joints.
I drop you
pop
something
up.
every once
That's
in a
it.
while.
Um.
I'm cool
Okay,
with
so
that.
he, like I said, he's got Atlanta. We just had a first half of the show dedicated to
Yeah,
it.
which
Really.
was fire.
He's got the new music. He's got the Han Solo. But this thing about Donald Glover is, I still don't really think he's getting those props from his own people as much as you think he.
What do
would,
you
though.
mean?
I think he's
Fire-
getting it
I-
from the people that he wants to.
From
You
the
can't-
crowd
you
he
can't-
wants
the
to.
crossover
but I don't-
People
crowd.
you ain't gonna reach.
But
'cause-
who's the-
Crossover.
yeah.
Donald Glover is more well known against white people or black people. You know what I'm saying?
Wait.
What?
You
If
say
you had to answer that.
wait. Say that again.
Is he more well known? Is he more popular? Is he more whatever?
Well, you said popular, so that's white.
Yeah, right, fair. But given the things he's done, why don't you think he's connected to the black part, the neighborhood? or
Because he
whatever?
ain't on 7 Mile smoking with you,
I
nigga.
don't
He's
have
very
those stats.
different.
I don't know.
He's
You know what I
very.
mean? He's
I
extremely
don't have
What's that
that.
shit you call it?
I don't have the algorithms. And
No,
shit
no.
to
What you
tell
call
me,
it?
hey,
What you-
he's not popular in this
No,
area.
what else do you call it? It's semantics.
Yeah, semantics. Who gives a fuck?
I mean,
It doesn't
I can-
matter.
I can say I agree with that, like with my generation per se, and
You,
even the-
do or don't.
I agree with what
Okay.
you said. But like,
Yeah.
even like the generation underneath me, they're not about to be like, "Oh, y'all heard that Childish Gambino?" No, no.
Donald-
That's my point.
But Donald Glover has always been crossover. Donald Glover has not
No,
been recognized. No, because, and I'll tell you, Regular Ass Time, I introduced Regular Ass Time to Donald Glover's music.
But here, Regular Ass
And
Time
Tom
is a
wasn't
special
check-
case because Regular Ass Time listens to everything, and
Well,
that's
you
props
trying
to
say He's in
him.
between. He's in between that
No, I
red and
think
green
no,
meter.
everything. I
No, a nigga that's only listening to T Grizzly ain't checking for Donald
Exactly.
Glover. That's all I'm
But
saying.
okay, so here's the thing: he never checked for Donald Glover.
But
Childish Gambino.
no one time he would have made his way to it.
No, he
Eventually.
wouldn't. No, he wouldn't. He'd have been like he'd have been slept on. I'm just telling
Time
you.
you ain't
That
never,
sound like somebody that just
This
want to
nigga-
take
this-
credit for
this
every
nigga's the
goddamn
value
thing. That's
pack.
what you sound
This
like.
nigga's a value pack Twix, bro. This
Wow.
nigga's the difference between the 229 and the 1.9 ass.
I'm not laughing. For what?
right to his face though.
Wait
Like,
a minute, nigga.
this nigga ain't shit with a 2.
Wait a minute, nigga.
Well, all right.
Nigga, did you just Wesley snipe me, nigga?
Yeah, nigga, white Twix, bro.
Oh, wow.
It's not even a
No,
good
your
twist.
real friends are.
Shit.
You punk motherfucker. Mr. Bitch.
Now before. Yeah, no. So
Say that shit two time,
Two time, motherfucker. Fuck you, 2 time, quick.
that's my thing with
That was uncalled for.
with Donald Glover. Despite all the dope shit he's doing, I don't
This is America.
I don't know if he is popping on 7 Mile, bro. I really don't. And is that good or bad? I guess at the end
It's
of the
not,
day?
bro,
That
because
is
you know
bad.
what? It's diversity.
Wait, why
I don't
is that-
want hood
why is
niggas
that
bumping this shit.
bad?
It's okay if they don't bump it, bro. It's quite okay. You know, it's
know why
it's quite
it's
okay.
okay?
Oh, okay. So wait. Here's a scenario for you.
Go ahead, scenario.
Mr. It's okay.
All right. 2 times.
So you rather have somebody, you go to a barbecue,
Mhm.
you rather have somebody bumping 7 Mile cheddar, gutter, whatever the fuck nigga from Detroit,
Sure.
or you rather have this?
If I'm on 7 Mile, I'd rather have the 7 Mile nigga bumping cheddar, gutter, whoever.
I love
Really?
people, I love
Yeah.
people on both.
Oh, okay.
Because I'm gonna feel comfortable.
That's me.
What?
I'm not trying
What
to
does comfort have to do with it?
Cause-
What do you want to hear? What appeases
listen.
your ear, nigga?
Listen, if I'm eating barbecue nigga on 7 Mile, I'm on 7 Mile, and I have to know I'm not eclectic on 10 Mile. 10 Mile is eclectic.
What?
I don't think
10
you
miles.
used that
Listen.
word correct. But anyway,
You did.
Listen, no, I did.
No,
10
you
Mile is eclectic.
No.
Listen,
It's-
listen,
you used it that time. You used it correctly.
listen. I
But
said,
your original statement was, yeah.
motherfucker, listen. I'm listening. Listen, 7 Mile. I'm listening to 7 Mile. I'm eating ribs. I'm on 7 Mile. If I get to 10 from 7 plus 3, it's 10. I'm eclectic.
It's too much math here.
Yeah, you lost me. So Tom was saying that.
Yeah, thank you. Because
He
I
thinks
don't know
the
what
hood-
the fuck he got going on. I don't
Yeah.
know what the
You
fuck
goddamn
talking
DPS
about.
niggas.
I was
Right.
gonna say,
I guess so.
listen,
Shit.
know this
the one
shit.
thing you
I don't
cannot do to a DPS kid is start throwing around numbers.
Right. like,
Yeah, you niggas,
what the fuck?
you looking like the nigga in the video, swirling around, doing that dance pose.
But no, Tom, you said you don't think it. You think it does matter. He's not popping on 7 Mile.
No, I just more so, I think I would prefer a world where people listen to more shit like that
Yeah.
and it affected them versus them listening to some nigga talking about shooting, smacking bitches and all that shit like
Why
that.
not? We talked about we grew up on niggas shooting, smacking bitches.
Well, when every fucking line is, "I'll kill your bitch, nigga. What you gonna do about it, nigga? I piss
Nigga,
on your
nigga.
dog, nigga.
Nigga.
I shit in your grits, nigga."
Hey, shout
like,
out to
come on,
hey,
dog.
Yo, shout
Really?
those legit
Yo,
lyrics.
lyrics are
No, I'm
those
dead
bars.
serious. You think I'm fucking?
I'm like, wait, what?
I'm not lying.
He's not lying.
These are legit lyrics, nigga.
Hey, shout out to that nigga, by the way, because we're gonna have him down here talking about that shit. We are.
Whoa.
No,
Yes, no, we are.
well, let me know that
Shitting in
day.
your grits? I don't want to talk about that.
Let me know
Yeah.
that day.
No, nigga, every
'Cause I won't
every
be here.
every 3 words is nigga.
Oh,
Dead
I
ass
fucked your
serious.
bitch, nigga.
Well,
Cut the grass, nigga.
well,
On Sunday, nigga.
I've been listening to
I
hip
went
hop.
to church, nigga.
Yeah.
Shot the minister, nigga.
Nigga.
Because I do it, nigga.
Holy
I love the
water,
devil, nigga.
nigga.
Like, really?
Whoa.
He actually bit that because that's somebody did that. I ain't gonna go too
Who
far
gives
on my
a fuck
hip hop,
who did it?
but
But
I'm just
I would
saying.
rather have
yeah.
the shit like this or, you know, over that shit. I ain't trying to hear that shit. You know what I mean? Like, music affects the world.
Fair.
Good or bad, whatever the case may be. I'd rather there be some fucking kind of message, positive message, behind some shit that's telling a nigga to go whatever the fuck. I'm good on that shit. I ain't trying to hear that. Because niggas these days are they can get influenced very easily. And back then, you know, when you would say like, you know, Tupac and shit, like, oh, just because they listen to our music don't mean they gonna go out and do some shit. Shit, these days, I truly believe niggas listen to that shit and they gonna go do it just because it's in the fucking song because they want to live that life.
I mean, yeah.
I mean, at the end of the day, this is my thought on it, right? Like, y'all started this whole conversation saying that he has his white people. He has the white people backing him. These are the people that spend the money. So at the end of the day, if they're not listening to him on 7 Mile, it don't fucking matter because you know what? He getting paid.
That's true, but in this world of hip hop, at least speaking only as an artist, hip hop artist, your credibility, well, it used to mean something. I doubt it. I don't think it means shit now.
You use the key word just now, a hip hop artist. Niggas is
Hip-hop.
not listening to hip hop. Okay?
When you
What-
say
what-
niggas,
what-
when you
what-
say
like,
niggas, what do you mean?
The niggas on 7 Mile, we speaking about at the barbecue.
They not listening to hip hop?
No.
What are they listening
They
to?
listening to ratchet shit.
Oh.
They listening to
The
you know, pop
words
your
and
pussy.
The words and
They-
views.
Yeah, no, I dig it.
I
I
agree
dig
with
it.
that.
I can't, no, I'm not going to agree with that.
Why?
Because I'm not going to
If
classify every.
you're not calling hood rap hip hop, then that's fine.
Listen,
I think it's a part of hip hop.
There's some
but,
7 Mile niggas listening to Babalo Boat, bro. That's all I'm saying.
um,
I'm not classifying everybody under Tigriz or everybody or the nigga.
I get it. I just
There's niggas
There's
and then there's
niggas.
niggas.
We're
literally.
not niggas.
It is though.
and I dig it. I just think, like you said, niggas ain't checking for Donald Glover, and that's disappointing on a niggas part because I feel like
Wait.
anybody
love
not
that
watching,
Oh,
anybody
God.
not watching Atlanta,
love that
is,
shit.
is,
That
is,
shit's
is
great.
missing out, right? Like
That shit's great.
I'm just saying, man. Like
They don't need to. That was simple.
no, yeah, no,
Broke it down in the most simple nigga term.
because right, like
Oh, you niggas
Niggas
get it.
understand that shit.
yeah, basically, I mean. You know
that nigga did it.
I just appreciate the man, and I want him to get recognition from his own people.
True.
Not even if they're not even paying. You know, niggas don't pay. Whatever.
No.
They only pay certain niggas. You know,
Oh, here we go.
niggas only pay certain niggas.
We
Come
pay
on now.
TT. That's what we
You know,
pay.
but Donald Glover, I at least black people support everybody, but I don't. It feel like people don't fuck with him, and I hate that. You know
It's
what I'm
okay,
saying?
man.
No, I don't think that's okay.
It is okay.
Nah.
That's your opinion, though.
It is. And opinions are like assholes. Everybody has one and
Yes.
thinks that theirs don't stink.
You just want to be supported by your people at the end of the
Well,
day.
you
roses
don't. Fuck
really smell like
niggas.
boo-boo.
I guess.
It's all good.
Yeah.
You fucking island of no misfit ass niggas. You know what I'm saying? I don't even know what that means. To
Island of Misfits.
yeah,
Video.
It sounds like some shit that was on the Avengers shit. Islands of Nowhere.
it probably was.
You
right?
must go there, morons. What do we have up next, regular ass Tom? Nigga that's not keeping time over here.
Huh?
Huh?
What you mean?
Come on, Kevin's heart. What are we doing?
Anywho.
What's next, nigga?
So I don't know if anybody has seen, but
Mm-hmm.
Rihanna is kind of taking over the internet.
Rihanna has been taking over the internets.
But I guess she's getting ready to release her lingerie,
Lingerie. Is it? Was
Or
it
lingerie.
Lingerie?
lingerie or lingerie.
Lingerie.
Ooh, either way.
Hey,
Lingerie.
But good God,
good God, Lord Jesus.
where's that church at? Because I want to go to one.
Do you want to pay tithes at this
Yeah,
church?
I pay tithes
Do
at
you
that
want to be a member?
I want to be baptized.
You want to be christened
Yeah.
in
Is
the
that the same thing?
I don't know, nigga.
I don't know.
Maybe
I don't
some niggas think I don't know. Christened and
What?
hey, well, if Rihanna christens you,
I'm with it.
I'm with it too. All I'm talking about is that gap,
Yeah.
aka that monkey.
So what are we talking about? Before y'all go on
That gap.
before y'all go on a Me Too moment over here, like
That
what-
monkey.
let's
right.
just let's
Another joint
clarify.
in the picture, sure?
You showed me though. That she looking good as fuck. So she got a lingerie line coming.
A lingerie line.
Lingerie.
Now, is it built for women that look like Rihanna, or
It's
is it
built
for
for all.
everyone?
I
for
heard
all.
that is, the BBWs. They
No,
get
it's for
some
everybody,
stuff,
but
too.
on
no,
her though,
all right.
woo,
Jeez.
I don't know how it's gonna look on everybody, but it looked damn good on her.
The question is, are you no asking Creed on this because I don't really give a damn. Are you lingerie fans?
Well, shit.
I'm just saying. I'm
Wait,
gonna keep it
what
real as
happened?
possible. Like,
No Me Too there.
I don't want to hear that. Are you,
Can't speak on that.
are you
That one right
lingerie
there,
fans?
Is
boy.
it really?
That one.
What is that? That's
Wait,
like
I
that's like
can't
a
like
corset.
lingerie on
I
other
don't know.
women either.
It's
Well, of course
greatness.
you
That's
can.
what the fuck it
Okay,
is.
so
It's like a parachute of love.
Yeah, it is.
Don't that make it sound like a fat chick is modeling that?
No.
And that's
Oh,
a parachute of love sounds like something
No,
a
it
fat
doesn't,
chick would
nigga.
wear.
No,
Okay,
a bucket of love sounds like a fat
no.
nigga.
a
Parachute
parachute
of
of
love saves you.
Saves you, nigga. Hey,
No.
I'm falling, nigga, and I can't get up. I'm in a parachute, nigga.
What,
A bucket
You
of love
wouldn't
sounds
jump
like
out of
gonna-
plane for that?
I'm gonna
I would.
disagree with that term.
you crazy. It's only dark niggas. Only
Hey,
Blade. What does
listen.
Blade say, nigga? Blade,
Blade ain't fucking with parachute hoes. I can tell you that.
Blade Brown.
No, my thing is right. Like, I guess my question: do y'all even fuck with lingerie like that though?
Yeah.
Some
What the
people don't.
What?
Creed, you can't answer this. It's
I mean, you
all
don't want
day,
my
every
opinion
day.
on that, so I'm keep.
Nigga, lingerie is nigga.
Even this white girl here that's big and it's
Who?
pink.
Who is that?
that's not technically lingerie. I don't
That
think.
is lingerie.
sure
nigga.
lingerie.
That's
That's
lingerie.
lingerie. That look like panties and drawers to me.
Oh,
That which is lingerie.
So we know what niggas don't like.
No. That
I can
is
see,
that's a
hey,
broad
I
and
can
panty,
see
bro.
A chick walking in the room with him.
Right.
She got lingerie on. He be like, bitch, just take that shit off. What's this shit here?
This
I
ain't-
thought you was gonna get naked. What the
So you
fuck?
got this
this ain't,
brown
no,
case on.
this ain't no lingerie I ever seen.
Get your panties and drawers off, bitch. What the
You
fuck
need
is
these
this?
panties?
It's what a planet.
The
This ain't a
fuck?
planet I ever heard
Waste of
of.
time with this shit.
You
bro.
crazy, bro.
I know from a woman's
I'm not
perspective, like
disagreeing.
lingerie is fun. Okay, even if you don't, like wearing it, you get to switch it up and be a different person.
But put your
for
nipples on
a
punishment.
couple moments. So,
I like,
and so I think that's why strippers wear a lot of it. It's like y'all seeing me as this persona that I am tonight.
Mm-hmm.
Who the fuck I want to be with my wig on? Like this bitch, because when I leave, this bitch don't talk to me.
Yeah, that's diamond.
Right.
I followed you home.
Mm-hmm.
I follow you home every night.
Shit, man, Rihanna's doing it big. Don't she got the makeup shit too?
Fenty
Mhm.
and the shoes, bro.
She got
She
shoes
killing
too.
it.
Yeah, Fenty
I mean,
shoes,
about
bro.
time. Shit, she might as well.
Look at this bitch, bro.
I'm happy
I-
to see all people of minority colors, pop off doing other things
Oh, that
besides
melanin.
the one thing.
I said that right.
The Melanites, as I read on the internet. Yeah, shout out to all the Melanites out here.
Sound like Meteor Man and shit. Meteor Man.
Nah, that's dope though. We'll see.
Hi Rihanna. Bye Rihanna.
Right. Speaking of Haryana,
Yep.
so you got Mr. Royce the 5'9",
AKA, what's the nigga real name?
Ryan Montgomery.
That is Ryan Montgomery. It sound like Montgomery Wards.
Okay.
that's
Remember,
the first,
remember
that's the
Montgomery
first-
Ward?
Yeah,
It's
that's the
kinda the
first
same.
letter in it,
know.
name, whatever the fuck.
Same
Anywho,
exact
MC.
stuff.
Yeah.
Muck. Go ahead.
that's not how you pronounce that.
No.
But okay.
Yeah, over two with that one.
He gave us the
All right, Kevin.
Y'all
Sorry.
looking like some real DPS kids tonight.
we smart.
For instance, with your irrelevancies of your fallacies of the
What was it? Conspiracies.
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 Yeah.
Conspiracies.
So
of the
anyway,
fallacies.
Royce dropped the Book of Ryan,
Right.
He did.
and I feel that
And Marvel.
I've always been a Royce fan. Well,
Have you? I have
not always.
I'm not.
Let me know.
I'll go on the record and say I have not.
Not always,
been a
but probably after Bad Meets Evil.
Mm-hmm.
Nope.
At that point,
Still wasn't.
but it wasn't his music. Like his albums, they were okay, but they weren't. I felt they weren't up to par with what his skills were.
Right. Yeah. It was something. It was
And,
like a divide there.
Yeah, and I feel finally with this one,
Feel closure.
he has an album. Like he has one that I would literally go back
Mm-hmm.
to. Like, yo, I want to hear this track. I want to hear this track. I want to hear Boblo Boat. I want to hear was it Caterpillar. I want to hear.
I will admit it's probably because I love Layers. Layers was a very dope album to me. I felt like it was his most complete album.
Mhm.
But this one it's almost as cohesive. It's almost
You know why?
It's very
Because
good, though.
It's a more personable.
but Layers.
No.
The very title Layers.
Layers, but it is this
also
one
a personal
like the
album.
cocaine track, bro.
Fair.
No, Pops wasn't on cocaine. My dad wasn't on cocaine. However, I understood the relevance of like the cocaine track. That shit like hit home. Like he was like, telling you the dynamics of shit, on the track. Like, yo, I went to ask this question to my dad. My dad said, "Don't blink." I blinked and then I looked up. It was my own son asking me the question. Dude, like that shit was crazy. Like to me, this and not just articulating the shit of a way that you can actually listen to it and go through it versus the skippers. Layers had some skippers on that shit, bro. It had a couple where I was like, all right, yep, start a coat. All right, skip. Denying track, cool. Skip. Like there was some shit I couldn't really rock with. This album, Book of Ryan, you can play that shit all the way through and be like, damn, this is it was like a KOD to what J. Cole is.
Yeah, I agree.
Honestly,
I agree with that.
That's a
100%.
harsh
Because,
argument, bro.
no,
Like,
it's not because the For Your Eyes
it's for
Only
me.
album.
Yeah.
It was ass, bro. Okay, we're doing third person. You like Deja Vu. You like Neighbors. You like 5 fucking tracks that you can go off of. Folding Clothes and all that shit.
But
all the rest of that shit was trash.
I
bro.
wouldn't have used that one. I would have used Forest Hills Drive, and I still don't think J. Cole's topped that. But that's a whole nother issue in itself.
J. Cole has not topped Forest Hills Drive.
Right.
That's correct.
Now, if you want to teeter with this Book of Ryan, because it is super fire album, say it's one or two, that's fine.
Yeah, but like it's one because you can't go back and look at it. Right, Detroit Rock City was trash, bro.
Yeah, I'm not gonna hold it back.
Welcome
That
to
was-
Detroit City.
Honestly, like
garbage,
Tom
bro.
said, Royce, he's always had the talent. It's just like he's like a raw prospect,
Yeah,
like an NBA nigga that is a first rounder, but he ain't ready for the league yet, I guess.
Listen,
And he's putting it together, especially with the Prime projects. I mean, he's been bodying verses for
I
years.
still think Prime 1 was better.
Oh yeah, Prime 1 was definitely better.
Prime 1
Yeah,
was better. Prime 2, we got the verses out of the Funk Flex shit in Prime 2, but I was like, God damn, when you talk about sonically and like album wise, Prime 1 was way better.
Oh yeah, for sure.
But it's the shit, and it's the shit, don't get it twisted, internet's that we're from Detroit. This is shit I wouldn't mind telling Royce. I'm the same nigga that walked up to Royce at 5'9", Ryan Montgomery, and said, I remember selling your ass. You were the nigga that came in and was like one of the Hyperflight in white and in Carolina blue. You went over to the other side of the fucking champs and grabbed Carolina blue pants, like swish pants, and a white t-shirt. You were going to Oak Park High. You bought both shoes. And you was like, yo, man, bring me the left white Hyperflight patent leather and bring me the right Carolina blue patent leather. And you walked out of champs to Northland Mall, bro, with both them shits on and went to go perform at Oak Park.
That was a different time.
Very different time.
And listen, I'm the kind of nigga that's not afraid to tell a nigga that shit, and he'll laugh every time I say it because I'm real with that shit. Like, nigga, I helped you, bro. Nigga, you're a regular dude, bro. You've been in Burn Rubber. You've been places I've been. So to say that, you know, your green matte Porsche fucking Panamera, which is cold, don't get me wrong, I don't have a green matte Porsche Panamera. I'm just saying. Come on, regular ass time.
I was waiting to see what you hit there. No, the album itself is cold. Cocaine is my shit.
Fire.
But the joint with Eminem though,
Caterpillar.
like
That listen,
that Eminem verse.
Listen.
Come on, man.
regular ass time.
Like that.
Where was all that Revival album?
I don't know.
Wasn't that the last
We
album,
needed it.
Eminem album? Wasn't it called Revival?
Yeah, it was.
All right.
Where
Where was he at then?
we needed that, and that
Listen, but here's the thing, and here's what I want to talk about. I'm glad you brought that up. Sherm, why couldn't M come with that on the Revival album? Where was that M? This is what you and I
It's
argued.
the beats, bro.
No, it's not the bro. It's
true.
not.
I think it's the boom bap. M doesn't like to rap over traditional hip hop beats. Like that.
I think
not on his own projects, at least.
Listen, where was that, dude? This is the Eminem. This is 8 Mile Eminem.
I mean,
This
it's
is
two
like-
factors, right? I think it's the beat, like I said, and I think it's the competition in the room.
Don't
Royce
get it-
isn't gonna let him, you know.
But don't get it twisted. He
spit
had some
bullshit.
dope beats on Revival. They just weren't hitting.
They weren't hip hop. I don't think they.
It was that talking shit. Person, basically the shirty. I'm rocking the 30.
Plus Eminem's in a kind of stuck in a space where he is so talented, he can do too much.
But why did he
You know what I
come
mean?
with it on this track, Sherm? That's what we were looking for
I think
on that
it's-
Revival album.
I'm pretty sure it's that boom bap beat, bro.
Bro.
He just ripped it to shreds, man.
Bro,
I mean,
when I talk about Murder City, that nigga murdered Caterpillar, bro. That's the Eminem I was looking for. That's the Eminem I know and love and know that it's still there. And he even brought it, if you notice in that verse, he even brought in some of that but it was like smooth. It wasn't
too
just
much.
it wasn't just harsh and like, yo, man, what the fuck are you talking about, Em?
Yeah.
It was like it flowed. Where was that? So it took Royce, really, it took Royce to bring that out.
well, I mean, Royce has been bringing out some of his best. Royce is one of the few that can go toe to toe with him lyrically.
True.
You know, pound for pound.
But
I agree
Jesus
with that.
Christ, where are them niggas at in the recording studio? Where is Royce and denying like, hey man, this shit is ass? You just rolling with that shit like,
that's a whole nother question.
Right.
take
A
your
whole
toys,
nother-
like you rolling with that shit, bro? Really? This is what's hot in the streets?
If you're not one of Eminem's closest mans in them,
Which
you're not gonna tell them
Royce
that,
and denying are.
but they might be like, yo, that shit is fire. Collectively,
No,
they might be
I,
like,
I don't
yo, this shit
believe
is
that.
fire.
I don't believe that, dog. I believe that the niggas is like, yo, man, this is whatever, and you gonna do what the fuck you gonna do.
That could be the case too.
I
Who are
believe
you
that.
to tell Eminem like, oh nigga,
Who are you to
don't,
tell?
Don't bring that shit out. Like,
Dog,
be
that
like,
was
yeah,
a
fuck
total
that.
Tom. Was it the Eminem that I've been wanting and knowing that he could do? That
Yeah,
nigga
100%.
killed that shit.
Yeah, I when I first heard it, I hit all y'all up. Like, there's no way y'all could say this shit was whack at all. Like, no way. This is exactly this ain't, you know, rapidy rap. This ain't nothing. He's riding the beat perfectly. He's doing all, like, it was. Wordplay was nuts. Like, it was crazy.
I will say though, because he put the remix to that on there with Logic. I was kind of looking forward to that more so than Eminem because I felt like Logic would have heard M's verse and been like, "Oh no, I got to do something about that."
Plus, I've
But-
been more disappointed with Eminem verse, you know, more so
Yeah.
lately than anything.
But Logic kind of,
I didn't like
I didn't like
Logic
the, I didn't like the remix at all, man.
All you talk about is
Mm-mm.
being Grammy nominated and
He's kind of arrogant,
making
and angry
money now.
these days.
And
Yeah.
how I'm so black now, and let me focus and rap only about. It's like, all right, we get it.
So
You're
here-
black.
so
Let it
here-
go, nigga. Shit.
So here's the other
God
thing.
damn.
Let me ask you this because this came up earlier on some different shit. Those that are we call them crossbreed, we call them half breed, white black, right? J. Cole, for example, white mother, black father, right?
Mhm.
And then shout out to old girl, I can't remember her name, on Netflix that does the Dear White People shit, who's like white daddy, black mama, I think shit, whatever. Dear White People. Talk about the half breeds and trying to identify with the side in which they're on, right? Because if they come out fairer skin,
Mhm.
they relate to the black side. You look at somebody like Logic, who came out the other side
Yeah.
of things,
Yeah.
and is like, "Yo, you're a white boy, bro, who can rap."
Yeah.
But you can say nigga, and it's okay because half black but a nigga too, like or half white but a nigga too, like that shit, right? Like, you can say it. So like the cross identity of identifying with each other's race. I just want to know your thoughts on that. Like,
You know,
obviously
Wait,
we're
before
not
y'all go
that.
into it. Tick, you not half breed.
Just because you've never seen a light-skinned black person, Creed, in your neighborhood, that's a negative. I don't fight with parsnips and motherfucking greens,
All right,
okay?
just clarifying for
just for the record,
internet.
huh?
Get your mind.
In case
fucking
y'all
right.
thought he
Um,
was half breed, he not.
I always felt like it's your environment for one.
What do you mean? What do you mean?
Like, cause I know a family with mixed kids, and you swear they were white, but they're not. They're definitely black kids. So.
But what were the kids light skin or were they brown, dark skin kids?
No, they're light skinned. They look more white, but their dad's black. So,
okay,
you know what I'm saying?
but not knowing that their dad's black and they're light skin.
Exactly. If you looked at them, you wouldn't think that they were black, but no, they definitely are. They like half black or whatever.
Okay, so you met them.
Well, it's like I know them, and it's like how they grew up. They grew up in the hood, so
Yeah.
they're of the hood.
We grew up with them, yeah.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. So a guy like Logic, and it's funny. I've introduced his music to a lot of people, and they're like, "Oh man, it was this white boy," and I'm like, "Dude's not white. He looks white, talks white, sounds white, whatever." But
He's white. He plays the white card.
I don't think he does. I think
If
he
he
just,
goes
I
in
think
Versace,
he plays
he's
the
like, hello.
I mean,
he's like
Drake
not-
could play the same card.
You would
though.
be that same
He's
way.
No, Drake's an
No, that's a
anomaly.
perfect example. No.
Drake's an anomaly. And I tell you
And
why
we-
Drake's the anomaly, because he's from fucking Toronto. And them niggas are weird anyway. Like, you don't
So
know
that's
what
definitely white. You're from
you
fucking
don't know.
Canada.
You don't know
Yeah.
what the fuck you're getting in Toronto.
You're not
You're
getting a black man.
You're getting Jamaican. You're getting white. You're
not-
getting you're getting
you
mixed
know
back.
you
Yeah,
be the same way.
don't be defensive on this one,
Listen,
my friend.
if I walk
because-
into Versace, I'm like, hello, these are me and my Negro friends.
Yeah.
and that's my
It'll
point.
work.
Dr. Narcisse.
Because you're saying you're literally making the same argument because one guy does it. They both do it. One gets more acknowledged as black, and the other one doesn't, though.
Drake gets more knowledge as black.
Yeah.
Because Drake's light skin black versus white skin black.
What? Rewind that.
no.
Internet. Rewind that. Go back 30 seconds.
Drake is light skin black
Okay.
versus Logic's white skin black.
Anybody else want to step in on this?
It
Why I gotta
depends
step?
on me personally.
I want to hear it
But,
before I
okay,
go.
If you were to put two niggas up against each other, you would say, here, there's a white guy and here's a nigga.
But I don't think
I don't
it's
understand.
not necessarily based
Oh,
off
you don't
like the
understand.
skin, but more so like your hair. Like if your hair is straighter,
So you saying it's all physical?
yeah, for sure.
Again,
two niggas look
if
exactly
you look at
alike to
Logic
me.
and you look at Drake, you'd say, here's the white boy, here's the nigga.
Yeah, Drake looks more black
There it
because he has
is.
curlier hair. But let's just
They
put
look
that-
the same to me, but
Yeah,
I
okay.
mean-
That's because you're just opaque.
I know where I stand.
Yeah. This nigga here. Y'all didn't see him. That's the hand wave.
Yeah, I know what time
Wakanda
side.
Yeah,
of the
you
But
team.
said
that
with
was-
Wakanda, nigga, is what you stare with.
All I'm saying, I don't think you can look at either guy just sitting on the street and tell me one is not.
Yes, you can.
I don't think so.
Yeah.
Logic looks like a mixed
Look
kid
at the
to
ears,
me too.
bro. Look at the ears.
I'm not looking
I
at dude's
wasn't
ears,
being
but
funny when I asked Tico that question. I made that point saying that like you can look at any light skinned person and not know what's really going on. You know what I'm saying? Unless you ask them, unless you sit down and say, "Hey, your mama white or what?" You know?
you shouldn't ask nobody that. First of all,
Why not? Why not,
You
Sharon?
could.
If
I'm
you're
just not gonna
educated-
ask a
If you was
person.
a DPS, you should know. Hey, is your mom white?
If I met a person for 5 minutes, that's probably the last thing I'm gonna ask them.
That's because you're putting on your Uncle
I
Tom.
mean, that's
face.
5 minutes.
Nah,
It all depends, like how long you talking to them. I do agree, you don't say that in first conversation.
right.
But like I have come across multiple people that are biracial for sure, like straight down the middle, and you
Straight
wouldn't
down the
know
middle.
unless they tell you, like, yeah, you know, my mama white as shit. And I'm like, nah, bro, you're not white. So
yeah,
she's for sure not white, or your mama not white, and she don't know that she white.
you know, it's one of them things. I just when I look at it, I like how, when you know when you're talking about Logic, he's a talented dude. I feel discredited. I feel like he gets discredited and not even like the typical white rapper though. He gets called like white boy, like the disrespectful term for
boy.
like right. Like,
But I was called white boy.
Well, T.
See,
All right.
that's the point. That's the point I was making.
Ain't that some shit?
We a little confused
From
out
my
here.
own black brethren over here. Ain't that a bitch?
Hey, maybe
you ain't never
maybe
crossed
they
7
were-
mile ass nigga.
Maybe they
But
were
you know
just
what it is
DPS
with,
kids.
With that, I think more so it's like you need somebody from the black community to
be a representative.
Yeah, to come on like, hey, you my nigga.
Hold on.
So they gonna
Hold
treat
on.
you like you my
Negro
nigga.
Hold on. What do you mean?
Like to
Negrodamus.
say if
Because a mixed kid has full rights to say nigga.
no, I'm not
no, they
saying that.
don't.
I'm
Yeah,
saying like
yeah,
as
they
a
do.
rapper.
Nah, I
I'm
don't believe
saying-
it. Nah.
I think
So
they
you're
do.
wait. So you're not cool
Nope.
with somebody
Nope,
mixing
because if
niggas.
I see somebody light skinned like me,
No.
So why do you like Drake
That's
then?
and has
crazy.
blonde hair
No.
and says
So you
nigga,
talk about
No.
those? Okay,
What-
we're not talking about the
yeah,
same
anyway.
thing.
Never
Never mind.
We are
drop
talking about
we
the
all
same-
No, we're
know
not.
any
No, we're
drop
not.
of melanin in your body, you a nigga. I don't care
You
how
a
anybody
nigga.
try to
He's a
change it.
nigga.
You a
He's a
nigga.
nigga.
At the end of the day, you a nigga. So
Oh, really?
yeah,
Because black is what? Not a color. It's the foundation of color.
that's cool.
Uh,
So
Hey, yeah.
but what I was
not
saying
wrong,
is,
nigga. I'm
as
just
far as
saying.
a rapper goes,
Universe, nigga.
right? As far as this mixed rapper goes,
Fuck a rapper.
if he was to have somebody come out here that's full, that's full African American,
Full African American. That's the white man's programmed you to say
Okay,
that. Just like
that's
your,
fine.
Just like your brethren over here saying urban.
with your mixed ass,
yeah.
chill out.
Don't worry about it. It's called privilege.
Right. So with that's full African American, take them under their wing and let everybody else know, like, hey, this my nigga. Y'all need to respect him as such.
This is my nigga.
It'd be a difference than if he just came out on his own.
The mixed kid.
Yeah.
I don't think he has to do that. I really
But
don't.
that's just real life. He does.
I mean, I guess if he's a mixed kid and he acts more like his white side, I guess, sure.
What does that mean?
I mean, that kid that
Is it
wears
putting
nothing
A's
but
versus
on.
C's?
I'm talking about the kid that grew up in fucking affluent neighborhoods.
affluent.
He don't know nothing about DPS.
You know, he don't know shit about
But
DPS.
that's not his fault.
He only see black people on videos.
That's it.
I mean, yeah, that kid is probably the one that's gonna need introduction to the hood.
To niggerdom?
Yeah, he's
But what
definitely
makes
gonna,
him any different than the full black boy who's adopted by the white family?
His clothes.
nothing. His ass is
And
gonna
he
need a
don't
chaperone
know
to the hood
anything
too.
either.
Shit, he gonna get robbed.
His clothes. While Sherm's wearing Boo-Foo, he's wearing FUBU.
No, he's
for
not
sure.
wearing. He's wearing Abercrombie. He's got on seashells.
Yeah.
We already
He's got
talked
on
on
seashell
8 hours.
necklaces.
He got on a damn anklet. Come on now, a seashell anklet.
Anklet.
A
A
seashell anklet.
seashell anklet. That is
Sally
Karen gave
sells
when he was a
seashells
baby.
by the seashore. Say that 3
But this
times.
is from your
That.
African family, I promise.
Exactly. This boy ain't had a proper hairbrush. Anyway, you know what I'm saying? That's a whole nother issue in itself. But
Talk about Diane brushes. and shit.
yeah, you know they brown that nigga the wrong brush.
Nigga, do you know Diane was a white woman as a maiden?
They ain't getting that nigga the right brush. But anyway, no,
A white man's brush. I only fuck with Diane's. Who's Diane? Nigga, I don't know, but she be a nigga mean ass brush.
what?
He got that blow dryer brush.
Yeah, exactly. You got that. You can tell that the kids raised by white kids, they got the wrong brush. They bringing the wrong snacks to school. Like, nigga, what is
What's
this?
the wrong
Like,
snack?
nigga, you got carrots.
What,
I
wait,
want
wait. Wait.
Doritos.
I want to know what's the wrong.
Oh, you niggas is racist as hell.
Yeah, racist as fuck. They bringing
your
the
mama
wrong.
said
They
you
bringing the
celery,
wrong
my
snacks.
nigga?
Sherm, I would love to
I'm
hear.
just sitting here like,
where's your
what?
Wait a minute. I would love to hear what's the wrong snacks white kids brings to school.
Man, niggas, I'm talking about the black kids raised in the white school. They bringing granola bars. They bringing fucking
So niggas can't
weird
eat
fruit.
granola?
They ain't even bringing the good fruit.
Isn't that what
They
they,
got
eat in
papaya.
Wakanda? Don't they eat nuts and figs and berries and
I
twigs?
don't know what they do in Wakanda. Wakanda's not real. Tito.
Yeah, okay. Wakanda. Shout out to LV because Wakanda's real to that nigga because his white coworkers brought him a Wakanda cake. I would have been highly offended.
I
just
would
saying,
have
man.
low key.
You know,
I would have been highly offended. Here, nigger, we figured you like this nigger
Happy
cake.
fucking birthday.
Happy fucking birthday.
You had a
nigga.
birthday? Who knew?
Shout out to LV's coworkers. People buying cake for you.
So
That's
what
a
they
good
supposed to have,
thing.
nigga?
Yeah.
Black and milds and 40s. What's up?
I don't know. I mean, you know,
What did you eat as a young nigga kid?
Mickey
Clearly
D's.
Canadians. I stayed with a clearly Canadian. I probably had some hot Cheetos.
Hot Cheetos,
Yeah.
nigga. You had them hot ones.
Hot ones.
Yeah, that's the bootleg.
The bootleg.
The bootleg.
No,
shit.
what was the
Hot
corn?
fries.
This is a white bag with a devil on that motherfucker. Some corn chips. You know what I'm talking about, Tom. Them bitches was dumb
I
hot.
can't remember the name of them, but
And it
I
was
know
only
exactly
in the
what
hood.
fuck
Wait,
it is.
what?
Yeah, see,
Yeah,
A
that's
white
crazy.
a white bag with
Your
a devil
mixed
on
status
it.
is
Oh, you
confused.
remember.
I question his DPS status now.
That's it.
Just because I eat Satan's chips, nigga, let's go.
He's a half breed.
Just because I eat Satan's chips, fuck you.
See, he don't know about that.
No,
Yeah.
I didn't want Satan's chips, nigga.
I mean,
You
Tico,
niggas will eat anything the white man's feeding.
So let me
you.
ask you this: did y'all pour fucking Kool-Aid and sugar in the bag?
Listen, I
Right?
sprinkled
You did that.
motherfucking sugar on my popcorn, and when
that's
motherfucking
definitely
Wait,
some
what?
white kid shit.
No.
no pop quiz
Wait, you ate
sugar.
popcorn?
That doesn't even sound good.
Okay,
No.
but it was.
You ate popcorn, that's
Listen,
a movie.
And okay, wait, and don't forget the butter fucking sandwiches with sugar on them. Bitch. Sugar sandwiches, bro.
Butter.
Don't.
What?
All right.
Hey, even your broke
Wait,
food sound like
go
white
back.
people shit, bro. like, come on.
The butter sandwiches
The butter sandwiches.
with sugar.
If you said a hot sauce sandwich,
What did
I'd
you
be all
niggas
for it.
eat? You
If
niggas
you
put.
said a piece of bread, I understood.
No.
Like,
Fuck all that.
You,
No,
you
it was
put
more.
butter
It was,
on your motherfucking bread.
It was more
I
than
didn't
bread,
have no
nigga.
butter.
We had butter. There was government butter, and we put sugar on that bitch to make it a sweet sandwich, nigga. So you
Sweet sandwich.
No, nigga, we didn't waste sugar like that.
yeah. What y'all put y'all shit in? Kool-Aid.
Yeah.
Ain't that a bitch?
Yup.
Yeah, you the niggas that had the
red
grape
Kool-Aid.
shit around. You had
It
the
was
double
good to
lips.
get some lemon.
You the kind of nigga that didn't have no lip line. You the kind of niggas that licked your lips so much it was just lip all up in here. You're like, where her lip line at? We don't know about no lip line. We know about grape though.
Hey, you even got 1%er struggle food, Teak. I'm impressed by that. Like, damn, I'm going into deep thought.
Got
Like,
butter.
like
Yo.
all I had was caviar. That's it.
Yo,
2,500
bitch.
out.
Because he's a half
What you
breed.
eat? Fuck
I'm trying to
all
tell
that.
y'all.
This nigga over here. What you
He
eat?
keeping
Flies
it
and
a
twigs,
secret.
nigga. What
Hey,
you?
man. Hey,
What you
when-
out here?
Hey, my struggle bars is real.
What's your struggle bars, nigga? Snatching a fish coming up a stream? What the fuck you do?
Hey, damn
Nigga,
near,
what was our struggle bar?
Yeah,
We
let's.
had some real
I want to hear. I want to hear
We for
Wakandan
sure had
struggle
some
bar.
real- Come on, man.
Let me know what a black nigga.
It wasn't
What a
Wakanda.
dark, burnt, crispy nigga like you.
My favorite was just like a wheat sandwich with just like a thin coat of mayo and some hot sauce on it.
Wait. I never
Oh,
forget.
wheat sandwich.
Wheat bread.
We
Bro,
had,
wait a
we,
minute.
we didn't eat white bread.
Wait,
Nah, we didn't. Nah, fuck with
So
that.
you took wheat bread and it had what? Hot sauce and what?
Hot sauce and a thin coat of Miracle Whip.
That's some disgusting shit.
That sounds like you had the doo-doo blues, my nigga.
That's called broke food.
Regular ass Tom, the
I'm
nigga that's-
not impressed by this.
The
but
nigga that's in the middle that is not the red or the green bar. never.
Shit, he might be a mixed breed, too.
Nah,
We don't know.
Bro,
I'm
you
definitely not.
You've never
It's
eaten.
definitely all nigga here. You better believe that.
You've never eaten a wheat bread fucking sandwich
Probably not.
with mayonnaise
Look
and
here.
hot sauce.
I don't know what the fuck kind of
You talking about
childhoods you
struggle
niggas
food
had.
right now. Yeah.
I had
You
grandparents or a parent that went to the motherfucking store and it had
damn.
Lunchables. They
damn.
actually cooked us breakfast.
He had luxury.
We had graham crackers,
Hold
you
on.
know, all
This
shit like
nigga
that.
said he had breakfast.
This nigga scared.
So
This nigga had breakfast.
I don't know
can't
what
believe
the
that.
fuck you talking about with your mayo sandwiches and your sugar popcorn and all that shit sounds fucking disgusting. I feel sorry for you.
I lived a
For
complete
one,
life.
I had good shit. I had good snacks. I used to walk up to the Dairy Queen, get the ice cream. I was
I
good,
bet.
baby.
He had name
He had-
brand snacks.
nigga,
I
he
was
had
good.
snacks.
See, this nigga you gotta
Yeah,
watch out for.
shout out to the Dairy Queen on Wyoming and West Point,
See?
right across from McKenzie.
Look, see,
He
Joy
had
Road all
He's
day.
in the
He
hat.
had actual Oreos.
Yeah.
I mean,
No,
yeah.
dude.
I had O's.
Yeah. I mean, the most shit I had.
The bag of cereal.
I had the niggas that like licked the filling out that bitch and was like, yeah, O's, nigga. You're like,
Where the
oh,
fuck do y'all
Scumbag
find that
cookies.
shit
Man.
at? God
Nigga
damn.
over here, he's a Teddy Graham ass nigga.
Yeah,
over
right.
here.
Yeah, I just
Oh,
had,
Teddy Graham ass Tom over
I
here.
had Ted Grams and shit. Like,
I remember
Ted
when we had my brother used to make this shit. It was some spaghetti with just damn sauce. He was like, I make spaghetti, y'all. We go in there and look in the pot like, nigga, where's the meat?
Where's the
It ain't
rest?
no
nigga?
fucking meat in
Just
here.
Sauce and noodles.
Sauce.
Yeah, like damn, nigga, this is it.
He
Hey,
legit called it spaghetti and be eating the fuck out of it.
Y'all at least had that.
And then nigga, like, listen, this is the rule. My friends knew you coming over here, be ready, okay?
Be ready.
No, real shit. My
Savages.
friend would tell you this shit to this day. My BFF should tell your ass, like, look, if you going over there and it's late night, you hungry, go to sleep, nigga. Like, she would tell you that shit, like, nigga, that's where I learned it. If you hungry, go the fuck to sleep. If if BTF Sherm not texting back and he ain't answering, take your ass to sleep. Ain't no food tonight.
Y'all niggas not eating.
That was the rule, and I still live off that shit. I tell my
Have
child
sleep
that.
for dinner, nigga.
Yeah, hey,
You
Damn.
hungry,
nothing
go to
better.
sleep.
So hungry. That's a satisfying meal if I ever had one time.
Well, shout out to you, Grandma. Because I don't have to complain like none of these niggas.
Tom had full bellies that
Right. We was good, nigga. We was throwing food away. Like, oh, we're too hungry. We're too full.
Right, you got niggas eating over here.
Shit,
sugar
I was
popcorn
sitting in AC and shit, playing Nintendo, nigga, Sega Genesis, and all that shit. I'm good, baby.
Yeah,
I don't know what that life was like. Sorry.
yeah.
We was
You
riding
lived the best life,
Bentleys
bro.
and Benzes.
I'm a DPS kid, Tom.
Yep.
Hey, I still went to DPS. That's the fucked up thing. It was like it was a punishment or some shit. Like, nigga, you niggas can afford to send me to a
Ate
motherfucking.
all the food.
Send me somewhere else. This shit is crazy. I gotta fucking use this little stupid ass card to get lunch and shit. This little paper piece of whatever the fuck to get some.
Nigga, you had lunch.
Them nuggets was good as fuck though.
Some of us didn't eat lunch, man.
Them frozen ass nuggets.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah.
Them
Now,
French fries and
I
shit.
can remember many a days at my DPS lunch where I stole lunch. You know,
Right?
Hey, gotta do what I gotta do.
Like, can you get back in line for me, my nigga?
yeah, pass me a sandwich, nigga.
You ain't gonna eat that shit.
Right, exactly. You get free lunch. I don't.
I got this wave cap on. Internets, you've gone down memory lane. You've seen how fucked up our childhood is. And you already know how we get down. And this explains everything with all you niggas. From Tom's duck goose suit to Sherm's sardine sandwich.
Wait,
He's not too far
you
off.
used to eat that shit?
Nah, I didn't. Nah.
Oh, spam ass nigga.
I'll talk about that off there.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, spam ass.
I ain't want to go
tried it, though.
too far down the broke
He tried,
nigga well.
though.
Spam ass Sherm. Yeah, you put these little fishies on this little bread plate. Hold your hand out. All 5 fingers. But I only got 4 in the thumb. All 5 fingers. And put these little fishies on there. And pat it down with a piece of bread. You imagine that this is a
That was low key real life though.
New
You
York
ain't
strip
never
steak.
You ain't never had a fish oil sandwich?
Nah, nigga. I can't say that I have. I had that shit in. I've had
They
that shit in pill
nigga,
form.
do you know my father?
Yup. Larry. And my name is
That
Larry.
shit sounds disgusting.
And my name is Larry.
Like this shit happened. Did
I
was
didn't
he
know
there?
fish made
Like,
oil,
did you
nigga.
tell him?
I know fish are made of oil either, nigga.
That sounds disgusting.
Listen, while I'm getting capsules, these niggas is getting out the bayou over here.
That shit sounds like liver and onions.
Yeah, get this
Every
right out the
morning,
bayou.
some sardines.
Hey, don't knock liver and onions down.
And
I'm
black
definitely knocking
and
that
black
shit.
coffee. Black coffee, no sugar,
Yep.
no cream over here.
Yep.
That's just the way I like
No, we had
it.
tea. We didn't drink coffee. We had tea.
Oh,
Yeah, tea.
pinky out.
Lipton with the old Uncle Sam.
You gotta have a
nigga.
touch of bougie in there now.
Just a
Oh,
little bit.
bougie.
We had syrup too.
Yeah, you had ancient mamas for
Wait.
show.
Fish oil, coffee, no tea. Sorry,
Tea,
syrup
syrup.
and
bread.
mayo.
And bread. We
With
had
bread.
bread. Okay?
That sounds like 666 Mafia. That sounds like y'all was sipping on some scissor, nigga. That sounds like an alcoholic's dream. I can't speak for you niggas that have done that, but I'm not one of them kids. I had Teddy Grahams, them niggas had grams. I had Fruit Loops, them niggas had O's. I had Cinnamon Toast Crunch, they had Crunchies. I had a box, they had a bag at the bottom of the goddamn motherfucking thing. They're like, nigga, if you don't put that box down and grab that bag that's right there.
Hell yeah, only the adults got the box.
Yeah.
The kids got the goddamn bag.
Don't get
Nigga,
on
we ate
that
the bag.
goddamn refrigerator.
We
You get on that refrigerator, it's a wrap. Get your ass, get out that cupboard and get your bag out of there. Get your sack of cereal out of that motherfucker.
Yep.
Niggas pouring sack of cereal, drinking all kind of cow milk.
Wait,
Oh my
you
God.
you had almond milk, nigga,
That's
as
what
a
you
child?
bet your sweet
right.
ass I
Oh,
did.
okay.
You bet your sweet ass I did.
okay.
I told you it was a 1%er, okay?
Right.
We ain't had
This
no
nigga had
goddamn
almond milk.
goddamn hormones and
Nigga,
our
I
milk,
didn't
nigga.
know that shit existed till I was like
Yeah.
30. nigga.
Hey, well, I feel sorry for your mother.
Like, almond milk.
Listen,
What?
all,
right, he was
all I
living it
gotta
up.
say is, man, stay away from vitamin D. Stay away from silk. Stay away from what's the other shit they try to tell you is healthy that's not healthy? What's the other shit? Come on, Tom.
I don't fucking know.
Oh, well, God damn it, Kanye. Fuck with almond milk. Fuck with not the breeze, nigga. Just
Almond breeze.
don't fuck with the
Almond
breeze.
breeze.
Almond breeze is a brand. Don't fuck with the breeze.
Why? What's wrong with the breeze?
Silk milk, fuck with that.
Silk.
Get the vanilla, get the unsweetened, get the
I know.
almond, get the cashew milk, right? Don't fuck with hormones getting pumped in your body and eating sugar smack sandwiches like scumbag Sherm.
Sugar.
Actually, it sound pretty decent.
No,
though,
you
Smack sandwich
sugar-
and then
yeah,
dairy?
you end up looking like the frog and a bunch of white bitches at the end of the day. So unless you're trying to do all of that, be like Sherm. Be like Toucan Tom over here.
Nigga giving us all cereal names. And shit.
Right.
Oh, okay.
Right.
Toucan Tom.
Toucan time.
That nigga's a parrot. But either way, we appreciate you, man, rocking with Blue Tigers Fitted each and every week. Scumbag Sherm, BTF Creed, freshly made music, regular, like the gas, ass Tom. And of course, myself, BTF Teak, each and every week in your ear holes, iTunes, SoundCloud, Stitcher, Spotify. Shout out to Freshly Made Beats, getting that Spotify music out to you each and every week. This is what the crew listens to. So if you're not fucking with like regular ass Tom's fucking, I don't know, Childish Gambino and black ass Sherm's Led Zeppelin, who knows? You never know what kind of playlist is going to pop up in your week. But it's a mystery, and you can solve it. Right? Like, Clue. Anyway, this is the Blue Tigers Fitted Network Internet. So we're out of here. Catch you next week. Peace.
Peace.
See ya.